So, oh, god damn it, I already fucked it up.
That didn't last long.
Okay, so somewhere near Silvery Moon, back in Faerun, which is somewhere we haven't explored for quite a while, Yakis, you and Levier are standing in a lair after some crazy things that we probably won't even talk about because they'll require a whole entire other session. But Levier is standing in front of the fire as he turns to you and says, Are you sure you're ready for this?
My friend, I'm never sure I'm ready for anything. I just fake it till I make it.
Well, this is going to be the biggest test yet, I think. You understand that if you want to complete this transformation, you're going to have to leave this world. And it's probably going to drag you through quite literally hell.
I prepared myself when I began this journey. You don't have to worry about me. I have my own demons to defeat, after all. So if I can't even complete this, then what's the point?
He will give you a subtle nod and says, all right then. Well, if you're ready, then follow me. And he'll turn and head towards an exit in the cavern. You will see that he is clutching a couple of bottles and things that you've taken quite a number of concoctions at this point that nothing seems to have kicked in just yet, but you know that any minute now these things are going to take effect and you have no idea what they're going to do. As Levier leads you down the tunnel, you see ahead of you there is a cavern that you can hear this dripping sound far ahead, and as you are walking you see Levier pulling out you see a sort of flash of gold as he pulls out a mask from underneath his cloak and walks up to a pool of what in the light you can't even tell if it is water or blood, but it is definitely. Actually, do you have dark vision? Yeah.
Due to the sorcery level, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So at this point, you wouldn't quite be at the full level that is on your character sheet just yet, but this is how we're getting into that. So as he approaches, Levier will turn around and you will see him holding a golden mask in his hands as he says, as I said, when you pass on to the other side, your spirit will most likely be dragged towards the hells, but you must not let it be taken there. There is a power between the planes called the Mists, and it is what brought Aquila and I to this world. If you wish to return to yours, I believe it could provide the passage that you seek. If you can find your way to another world and locate a gateway, your Fey blood should awaken the nexus points where the Feywild meets the Shadowfell. That is where the entrance to the Mists lie, and my master and I will hopefully be able to meet you on the other side. You'll know them by the golden masks that they wear, like this one. And he will hold it out to you, gesturing for you to take.
He just carefully inspects it, like from side to side, just looking it up. All right. So try to keep that in mind.
You should hang on to this. It will protect you against the waters of the river Styx, and you will definitely need it. Just give it back when you get to Mount Axios, yeah?
Well, I hope you won't find it somewhere else in the hells without its owner. He just wiggles it around if you give it to him.
Yeah, he will hand it to you and just say, well, let's hope not. And you'll see him lifting up a hand, just gesturing out to one of the other tunnels as you look over the mask. You can give me an investigation check.
Okay, first roll in this, let's see. Did that do it? Didn't. Oh, there we go.
All right. Yeah, so you can see that there are some what look like runes etched on the inside of the mask, but this mask seems to be made of pure gold, from what you can tell. It is definitely there is definitely something magical about it, but you can't quite tell with a 10 what it does or what it's for.
I guess it's like heavy if it's solid gold.
No, not actually. It is quite the mask itself is quite thin, so there is not much here to be held, but it does seem like it is finely made, if anything. And at this point, I also need you to give me a Constitution saving throw as the potions start to kick in, and all of these concoctions that you have been ingesting, that Levier has been giving you in order to start this transformation. Oh, an 8. That is unfortunate. As you are looking into this mask, you start to feel something strange as your body starts to convulse, and you will hear Levier behind you saying, "All right, my friend, I think it is time."
See you on the other side.
As you turn around to give him one last look, you will see the flash of Levier's scythe as it plunges down into your chest, and you are going to, well, you will fall unconscious due to the poisons. And as you feel this blade pierce into your chest, as you fall backwards, the last thing you will hear is the splash of the water around you, and you will immediately realize that it's far too thick to be water, but that is the last thing you feel as we move on to the next map.
Not again!
Yaga suddenly gets a huge wave of deja vu.
Yeah, poor guy. He already died once drowning.
Wait a second. So you say his fear is being waterboarded?
Yep.
Waterboard.
Oh, he gonna love one of Gok's favorite items.
Ah, yes, darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So your guy's a mouse that's like going around. As I
Alright.
see. I see everyone's name is going around, so I guess it's your mouse.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
that
cursor.
That makes sense. I was like, why is everyone moving? Okay, now I know it's a mouse. I was so confused. Oh, sorry, just there. Some weird fireflies I'm seeing on the map here. Yeah.
Yes, maybe you've been too deep into the mushrooms.
Oh, I think we just lost Dev.
Uh-oh.
Really?
That ain't good.
Oh, wow.
The die.
Oh,
Until
no.
the campaign ends.
The
You
dice
just
don't
fall into blood and the story just ends.
The waterboarding was so much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the end of Yakas. He just drowned
Yeah.
again.
Well, I did fail my Constitution saving throw, so tough luck.
And now Yakis wishes to be reincarnated as a air genasi, because they can hold their breath forever. Thereby he doesn't drown.
Is it okay if I could quickly check if the dice roll works now for me?
Sure,
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a die roll. I think it's Dev's
Ah, yeah,
Discord
there it
that
goes.
died.
It
I
works. It
still
works
see
now.
him on. Yeah, I think it's just Dev's Discord that died. I still see his actual pointer moving around a bit. Yeah, there it is. It's So yeah,
I
it's
can
just-
never. I know I can never fail at athletics though.
That's funny.
I actually can't wait to meet
Steve,
you.
Oh, you're part of that athletic. Oh, let's just show you Gog's athletic. Oh, yeah, let's just do a normal roll.
God damn it, his back. I thought we were gonna do the whole session in charades with our pointers. God damn it.
Great. Oh, word. Jeez. Plus 16 athletics. I never go a lot into athletics though.
Man. Well, someone got it. Well, when you were like almost 600 years old, you gotta find something to do. Well, you know sort of also what he's doing, but hey, other things.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry.
Very
Well,
There he is. Welcome back.
Yeah, that bodes very well for how the rest of this is going to go. Try to everything froze as soon as I switched the map.
Oh, no problem. We was just talking about waterboarding, and it was like, yeah, it most likely that. And then we was like, oh, now Jack wishes to be reincarnated as a air genasi, so he can hold his breath forever and never drown.
Ah, well, glad you're all making plans. As we do jump back into this, I'm sure you guys have had a little chance to look around, but you will notice that Yakus, you will awaken on the shores of the River Styx in a boneyard of sorts, as you can hear across the screams coming from the river that seem to all just be echoing together into one strange, ominous tone. You can hear a sort of bickering coming from the other side of the river. As would the three of you like to please introduce your characters on the other side of the river?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Eagly, do you want to start?
I don't know. We actually didn't. We actually had a plan because we three are together,
Hmm?
but
Yeah, we are
since
together.
we did it,
Dus explain
so
how
we're
your
gonna do it
character
individual.
looks.
So okay, my character's name is Corey. She's a fairy, but she's a kind of also barbarian gladiator. So she likes fighting a lot. I and I can't. I didn't think I was gonna make a story. Yeah, no, I can't make a story on the spot. I'm sorry.
Nah, you don't need to make a story.
It's fine, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it, basically.
Yeah.
I can't make a story.
We don't need the story, but what is Yakus seeing on the other side of this river? That's the visual is more important at this point.
I guess we're just talking for now.
Yeah, what does your character look like though?
As a fairy, she has a great axe with without any armor. So it's basically like a plain shirt she has on and like a leather pants. So she's basically kind of the muscle, I would say. But she likes to fight a lot. So she's very angry most of the time, I would say.
Let me guess, instead of like pixie dust, she has like protein shake dust or something like that?
Yes, proteins.
Nice, awesome.
But the weakness is seeing a pretty face. So
Oh my god, she's gonna have a hard time when she sees Gog.
No,
it's a
no,
pretty
no.
The
face.
incarnation of prettiness with his
She's gonna
10
hate-
charisma.
She's gonna hate smashing pretty faces. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I guess I'll describe Crack. Crack is a short old goblin. He's kind of insane, a bit of a pyromaniac. He has currently he's wearing a very dirty brown robe, and he has a maniacal laughter. He's always laughing and plotting something, and probably is on crack.
Well, next to those two, judging the other two, is Sir Grimfang standing. You probably only see a suit of battle and then a small yellow snout coming out of the front with a massive glaive that's probably too oversized for him. And yeah, that's Sir Grimfang.
And together we are the Three Tiny Terrors, also known as TTT.
All right,
Basically.
that's awesome. So the three of you have just recently you've been making your way up the side of the river Styx. You know that you are quite close to the entrance of hell, but you first of all there has been some crazy developments over the past while. Ekron, the Archduke, has been in the heavens for several days now, and the hells have been going absolutely nuts. You have been on Avernus for the past while, but you also now have heard that Athreos or Sharon, some of you may know her by different names, but that the ferryman has gotten into a big fight, and all the souls that are coming into hell keep telling and talking about this fight that they saw on the way in. It's become the talk of Avernus, and you guys have decided to take it upon yourselves to either go and help out or pick up the loot. I'm not entirely sure what your motives are, but at this point, Yakis, you overhear these voices chatting on the other side as you feel this golden mask that is attached to your face, and you feel quite strange, sickly almost, but still relatively strong.
And I'm on the other side of the river.
Yes, you are on the other side of the river.
Just slowly get up through the bones, probably like grabbing onto a big rib cage and peeking his head out through the bones. Those people? And he just takes the 1A 360 around just to see where the hell he's at.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check. Are you on the maps there?
I only see dark, but I can see the names of the others, of their cursors.
As about to say, I go see black screen.
Yeah,
Oh.
if you blank screen, refresh.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's on refreshing.
Wait.
And now I have to wait. Damn it. I had to wait 2 years again. Damn it.
Oh, normally
Yeah.
it only takes 5 minutes.
It feels
You
so
might
long.
also
But
want to give it a refresh there, Yakis, because you should be able to see something this whole time.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I also
Or
can't see
maybe
the
he
loading.
failed his perception check.
Aha!
Oh, that would
It's
explain
like
it.
Oh, he has only one eye after all.
Ah.
Come on, man. Like, one of Gog's advisors has no eyes. They still are fine.
Okay. I can move, I can see now. I can see!
I can't. Damn it.
I can see the. I guess that's. I guess that's the. Sir something.
Oh yeah, in this, I was trying to give you control of that little imp that is tagging along with you guys, because your character is not here just yet. But yeah, what would you all like to do once you can actually see what's going on the map?
I can see now. I'm good.
Okay, there you go. Now I can see.
Oh yes, that's another cool feature that I haven't pointed out to you guys who are new to Foundry. If you type in the chat, if you say something with your character, it'll pop up with a little portrait of you, and it it looks cool.
Okay.
Have some fun with it. You can also, if you open your character sheet, if you double click on your token, you can click the add to stage button, I think, on some of them. I'm not sure if that's working for everyone right
Wait, I'm trying to find.
Yeah, if you add to
Correct,
stage,
okay.
then you can put it on the.
Huh, that's so cool.
Giant.
the picture that shows up in in the chat is really portraying your goblin.
I'm not a human. I don't know what you're talking about.
And now we know Crack's secret. He's secretly a midget.
This is why you don't do crack, kids. Don't do drugs, because you'll turn from that guy into that goblin.
Very good.
I don't understand. I only see one character, but I see where the things is.
By the way, how do you turn your token like facing the direction of it?
I see him
You
looking
hold down
down.
shift, and then you can use the arrow keys while you're holding down shift to turn it. I do have another module that makes it easier to turn it, but I haven't activated.
I just tell myself, fuck. There we go. There's okay. I think I got everything, hopefully. I hope so.
Yeah, because what did you roll on that perception check just now? Did you make one?
He
I think
rolled
I did a
16.
16 earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so as you are sort of hiding in amongst the bones of what could only be the neck of a dragon or something, that these are definitely vertebrae, and they seem to be lying right across the river. As you're listening out, you can sort of hear it echoing over the river, but it is loud with these screams, and you hear it suddenly start to grow louder as you look further up the river in the opposite direction to where all of these souls are swimming through it. You can now see a massive figure moving in towards you, coming down the river, and it seems to be a humanoid in shape, but just slowly lumbering down the river towards you guys. The rest of you are probably all still busy in conversation. You can roll me perception checks as well if you want to be looking around to see that.
Yeah, Crack at the moment is currently bearing through all these bones looking for shinies.
I would just look around and see what's happening.
I'll make a
Crack,
perception.
all I'm saying is Tiamat would be much better than your Crack.
Tiamat, Shmiamat, I want shiny things.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, and Craig, with that 13, yeah, you guys are definitely -2. Oh, that's rough to see it, but I'm proud of the kobold with a negative
I
modifier.
keep forgetting the cobalt one.
Oh, natural 20.
So what happens here is, as you two are busy arguing about Tiamat, Corey, you look up and you see the figure coming in closer and closer, and you recognize Athreos herself as you point to what is now clearly approaching behind the other two that are not looking at it.
Shit, guys.
What?
We have to run. Or
Ah,
hide
wait,
or something.
what the shit is that?
I know, we just have to fucking run or hide. What's the plan? Just run.
I'm
The grand plan?
without thinking Crack is gonna dive.
Okay, he's already running.
Crack is gonna dive into the skull over here to try hide.
Okay, if
I'm
you're
also gonna
hiding,
do
you
the-
can give me a stealth check. That
Oh no.
goes for anyone that's trying to hide.
I see a pile of bones also here. Let me see. So I'll also try and hide the pile
Shit,
of bones.
This is gonna be
So-
a hard game.
I saw
Hey, you're
stealth,
in
right?
heavy armor, aren't you?
Oh fuck. That
Uh-oh.
went bad. Oh no.
Oh no.
Tiamat, save me.
So, all right, those are some interesting roles there. Yakas, you are completely well hidden there. You are in amongst the bones, just completely hidden, but definitely shouldn't move at this point. As you see this thing moving in, and you hear the clank of armor, and you see one of these dragon hands, one of the finger bones, get knocked off of the side of this cliff and go splash down into the water. You hear the screams of souls as they get crushed by this dragon bone hand, and you see the kobold standing up at the top as your visor sort of clamps down over your face and echoes through the cavern as well. You see the skull of this massive creature now just turn and look down at you, and then just shake its head, and you hear this guttural sound coming out in Abyssal. Do any of you speak Abyssal?
I do.
I don't.
I speak common and goblin.
Sir Grimefang does.
I think my language is draconic. So.
Okay, well, you will be able to see this.
Mm.
Well, I don't know why it's not sending messages, but
There you go.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Does it show like English to anyone that has the language proficiency?
Yeah,
If you
I
have
actually
the
understand it,
language
yeah.
proficiency, there is a little yellow globe up here, and then there's like translation, whatever it says.
Man, that's so cool. Holy shit,
So
okay.
you can also, if you want to chat in a language that you can speak, you'll see there just above the chat box, there should be a language selection box, and it'll only show languages that your character can speak.
Wait, why do I have only common? Fuck.
If you have goblin, it is a common thing that it basically drops common, or not common, but goblin. My other character has that problem where it's like, oh, it drops goblin.
You should have Sylvan.
Sylvan, yeah. That's what I'm checking right now.
And
Okay,
I
I
think
think it's
East Kent is even a thing.
okay. Then I know how it works. Okay.
Although I
That's
must
okay.
say, it's not doing the same. It used to have very different translations. I just realized what it's doing. Actually, it translates it depending on the language you're speaking. It shows you different
Yeah.
symbols. Oh man, you see, Foundry, it takes a long time to load, but sometimes it's worth it for these little things.
Okay.
Okay, so what? While everyone suddenly discovers that they know different languages, um, the you can see Athreos just muttering to itself as it looks down at you, at this kobold, and says, "You, do you know where your queen is?"
No, I'm actually searching for. I do not know what to call you. She does protect me. Just know that. I'm in her protection.
Crack is gonna cast message at Grim and say, "You're dead. You're dead. You're so very dead. You're so dead."
Yeah,
That's what
if
he's
I'm
gonna say.
dead, then I'll bring her with you. Bring with me.
You see in the eye sockets. You can see the one like it seems to be the jawbone and the actual eye socket seem to be splitting apart. There are pieces of bone missing from one of its eyes, but you you could tell that if there were eyeballs in there, she would be rolling them as this creature just turns and starts to head back down the river again, and just is just shaking her head and sort of cursing, but seems to leave you be. I will also remind you that you guys are from the Hells. Because it may take some mental gymnastics to remember that some monsters are going to be allies in these scenarios.
Okay.
But she starts heading back down the tunnel, and as she's sort of just shaking her head, you see this glow flash in the eyes as you're looking from down there, Yakas. What are you actually? Are you hiding in amongst those bones there? What?
Yeah, I imagine that there's a pillar or something right over here.
Yeah. Are you hiding behind the pillar?
Yeah, just behind it.
She is going to have a look around. Come on, Atrias, give us a perception. What did you roll on your stealth again?
27.
All right, yeah. So she is not going to see you as you see her start heading back towards. She seems to be heading in the same direction as all of those souls, but you just see her hand starting to just waving over you as she comes walking past. What is everyone doing as Athreos seems to be just bitching and moaning as she makes her way back to the Hells?
I'll just look down the river and see what the giant figure just walking down the river. Okay.
Yeah, Crack will pop out from the skull and go cower behind Grim as he's looking down as well.
At some
Grim, do you
point,
know
I am
what you-
going to kill you.
Grim, do you know
Yeah,
what you say
say
to
that
you?
now, but it's gonna happen.
Everyone in here, can you please give me a religion or a history check? Well, actually, Yakas. Yeah, actually, religion or history, either or.
Would I know anything about this? Like, I'm from another world entirely, so.
Yeah, but the River Styx connects all
Mm.
of this. And just to double check, you're from Thalea, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you were definitely. This is definitely connected.
Damn, high rolls all around.
Yeah, definitely high enough for all of you to recognize that is. She is known by many names, but that is the ferryman, essentially. Usually, most of you have definitely, well, you know that you've never seen her looking like that. She's looking rough. Usually, it's just a big cloak, big scythe, and is much smaller than that on the end of a boat. But clearly she's just come back from a fight, and it seems like she might have lost, which is a very rare sight for any of you to have seen. That does not happen, mainly because she doesn't really get into fights much, but also because she's basically death itself. People don't tend to fuck up death, but that is
Guys,
what you have witnessed.
I
hey
did
guys,
hear
why does the
say...
ferryman look like he lost a fight with a spine devil?
Don't know, she said something about some golden masks and then went on.
Well then. Okay.
Shall we continue down the way, follow, death after it lost to something?
You would follow death.
Why would you follow this? Like,
I
why?
mean, you want to be closest to the thing you don't want to. How does this metaphor work? You want to be close. Keep your enemies closer, right? And friends. Wait, keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer, right? And whose biggest enemy is death? If you're close enough to death, you'll never be betrayed by it, right?
Solid
Oh.
reasoning. Let's go.
Okay. I guess we're going on then. So I guess we're slowly
And death we
walking down.
go! And Crack begins charging down the river.
Oh my word.
Okay, so you guys start heading back in the direction of hell.
Yeah.
After death, Yakis, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just like following behind them, just careful enough to stay out of reach, just to check out what they are on about.
Okay. So as you guys start making your way back, oh, I'm just realizing this is the one map I didn't. Whoops.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Can I improvise a map right on the spot? Let's see. s-
Wait, we are going the right way, right? We were going down the river, right? Just
I'm
to
not
make sure.
well, you were going in the opposite direction because you'd heard that there was a fight going on, but you've just seen that Athreos probably lost, and you all turned around and started heading back towards hell. All the souls are going towards hell. That's generally the flow of the river Styx is always going in the direction of hell.
Whoops, Daisy.
So we went the wrong right way.
I so
Well,
thought we were going along the flow. Whoops, Daisy.
Well, you're following the flow, but the flow takes you to hell every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's up to you if you want to turn around, you still can. There's. I'm just putting your tokens down.
I have to refresh again.
Yep,
Yeah.
same.
Oh no, I haven't put your tokens down yet. Just give it a second.
No,
God
the map
damn it.
and load.
Yeah, he hasn't placed your tokens down, so it's still going to be blank. Don't worry.
Oh god.
Okay.
That's why. Oh, I do have a fight. I forgot. The oath of throwing it back.
God damn it.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying. I'm not trying with you. I'll try with Crack. I would rather try with a freaking crackhead, literally, than with you.
But the oath of throwing it back. There's something wrong with it. Besides, it's a good chance I could yeet Crack across the battlefield. There we go. Let's that. Say explorations.
Man, I miss the music.
I know. I
It's
missed it as
so
well.
quiet. And I think there's other bots though that still works the same as rhythm.
We have got one in here, but like every time I've tried to play an hour-long thing, fuck it, let me try one.
Rhythm
While
shall
everyone's loading
be
back.
forever remembered. Such a great bot. I hate YouTube for making them stop use it.
Not because YouTube music is
I
going now.
remember some conversations becoming very intense with rhythm.
Can you
Yeah,
feel the
everything.
rhythm? Can you feel the rhythm?
Everything with dramatic music, it becomes 1,000 times better.
And meanwhile,
It's a
I'm just like, it's the same thing. It's like the same thing. I'm like, with rhythm, the same. Without rhythm, the same.
You place my token because I still can't see anything.
Slam. Wait, is the
You
blank?
should be able to
Yeah,
see
yes.
it now.
And still can see.
Can none of you see?
I can see.
I can't.
I can. Oh. Whoa,
Ah,
Jesus.
it's loud.
Turn it down, quick.
Do I have to refresh the page again?
I'll just go on for now.
But I
Death
can't-
just casually pulling the boombox out while he walks down back to the hell.
Yeah, well, you can hear hell, and there is a lot of music that is played down in hell. You know, a lot of it is the stretched, like drums are made from the stretched out skin of the poor souls that have ended up there, and you know, it's usually a lot of screaming, a lot of heavy metal, but it can be good stuff sometimes.
One random dude killing hundreds of fiends every now and then, you know, just
Yeah, in the
passing by.
background, yeah, it's just like blasting his theme song across the wastes.
Yeah, it's
Preferably with
a
a shotgun and missile launcher.
it's a requirement that your infernal vehicles, if you're traveling in a whole group of them, at least one of them needs to have a guy chained to the front playing an electric lute. It's just, you got to go full Mad Max down there.
And now I'm searching for that don't play bard.
Yeah. So can none of you can you guys
I can see.
I
can see.
refreshed my page again.
Okay.
So,
Well, for now, you guys, the rest of you see Athreos approaching you. You enter the hells, and past the gates, you can see that she sort of pets the three-headed dog that is sitting at the gate and seems to be half asleep at the moment. But you see her pet this giant Cerberus as she makes her way through the hells, and you keep following her as she makes her way just around to a side entrance that you are usually not allowed to go anywhere near because you know that it leads to the heavens. But you also know that if you tried to step through that portal, you'd probably be turned to ash instantly, as inhabitants of the hells. So it's not really something there's any incentive to go and check out. But Athria seems to be making her way right there, and she is approaching that doorway right now as you all follow behind. What do you guys think?
She's going towards the gate for heaven.
Yeah, she's walking right up to it.
okay, I can
What
do
is
it
she
now.
doing?
Doesn't that thing, like turn you to ash or something?
Should be.
I guess we'll see. That's what we told.
Can
We're
I
about to
investigate?
Death turn to ash. I can't wait to see this.
Let's go up.
Let's just watch from afar for now. See what happens.
You see her kneel down and place her hand on top of the altar that seems to be the thing that this portal is actually constructed out of. As she leans down, she lets out this long breathy roar that just seems to be, she seems to be calling out into the void, but none of you can actually understand what she is saying. You just hear this call, like it's, you feel it more than you can actually hear it, and you instantly get the impression that it is a call to war that she is busy screaming into this portal. Most of you, the locals, would know that Ekron has been in the hells for the past while, and there's a good chance that she is calling out to him.
I don't think this is somewhere we should be right now. Let's get out of here.
Oh, this can't be good. We should probably run. Yeah, that's not a bad
As he
idea.
says that, I'm already 30 feet away. I mean, away.
Wait for me! Wait for me!
As you guys all turn around and start heading in the opposite direction, Yakus, I assume you have been following behind them as well?
Yeah, and they just run past me, and I just look at him, just running past, very confused.
Yeah,
Crack looks up at you and says, "Hey man, this ain't a good neighborhood to be staying in. Let's go." Crack is running behind everybody else.
Well, shit, I'm not gonna stay behind.
So
I like
all
how we
running, I
just got
guess.
here and we're already going to the next map again. So-
Oh damn it! We have to learn again. No.
okay.
This party is already
Okay,
chaos.
okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, it's learned.
Okay, yeah, so at this point, you guys have managed to make it all onto the same side of the river, at least. I'm not sure where your tokens are.
I don't know where my token is. It's the
I can
only
see
one
my
that's
token.
unaccounted.
We've lost Crack.
Yeah, Crack's gone.
Yeah, all the tokens. Seem
Crack is 7 and overdose.
yeah, let's see, sorry. Let me. What the I think I did. I think I might have deleted all your tokens.
My token is still on the map, so
Yeah, my
Oh
token's still
no!
there.
Can you see your token?
I
yeah.
can see
Yeah.
mine.
It's just Matthew's.
I also can't see Crack, but yeah, I can see Crack.
It's just Crack.
Ah, I placed it
Ah,
myself.
there it-
Ah. I managed to place my token myself somehow.
Crack just wills herself back into existence.
I didn't know I
It's all like
could place my token.
cocaine. It's all like cocaine.
Okay.
Crack appears in a huge explosion and
Wait,
power
why are there two of
slides.
them?
If you can see the original token that you can see, please just delete it, and I'm gonna put down a new one.
Okay, delete. I guess it's normal to delete, right? No, I don't have to delete.
Yeah, because I can't see your guys' tokens at all.
I don't have to
Oh
delete.
wait! I just realized where they are. In the top left of my screen, they're like stuck up.
Oh,
That's a new bug.
I don't have to delete
That is,
tokens.
I think, because it's got some built-in multi-level stuff. But okay, I'm gonna have to reload this time. So as you guys start all running away from death, what is everyone doing? We've gotten a good image of what this map looks like. I'm gonna give it a refresh and see if that helps. But what are you guys doing?
Where are we running? Where the fuck are we running?
We don't
I
know. We
don't-
were going somewhere to find loot, and now we're running away from death.
This golden boy. Where do you come from?
I, very far away. I was kind of lost. I thought you guys know the way, but apparently not.
Hey, well,
We
got-
don't know. We don't know where we're going. Wait, didn't that guy mention something about a golden mask?
Hey, so you did.
Oh, fun person.
You seem like trouble, friend.
Well, you don't really seem the not trouble type either.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a point.
He does
Well,
have
if
a
we
point.
we already have a bigger danger, like away from us. So I think we should still keep running. Or just get
Fair
out
enough.
of this place at least.
How long have we been running for, by the way?
I have no clue how far this is. So I guess we'll just keep on running. So we just
Yeah,
keep running.
you can't get all that far away. You know that it doesn't really lead anywhere. You can run and run and run forever, but all of you that are natives, you can give me a survival check to see how far you can actually get.
Well,
Excuse
I really should not have had such a bad wisdom.
Should everyone like roll? Well, no, it's just native. No.
That's all
Yeah,
of
you're a
us.
native.
Oh yeah, sorry. Survival.
Yeah, this is going very well. That was so close to a nat one.
We can talk about that.
Yeah, Corey, you know that if you could just walk out of hell, it would not be very effective, as hell goes. But this, that these shores just go on forever and ever and ever and ever. To run on foot like this is essentially pointless, but you guys have gotten a good amount of distance between yourselves and Athreos. Though, as you are running with a 20, you also remember that Athreos can move around this river pretty fast. It is basically her domain, and she she is in charge of ferrying souls in and out of there. So there's not really anywhere you can go other than onto a different plane to get away from where she is. And you guys are locals of hell. You can't just leave whenever you want. So yeah, you're currently just running up the side of the river, but you guys will keep running forever if you don't make some sort of a decision. Is anyone else going to try and make a survival check?
Grim will just go sit on this spine right here and just go far away. Enough.
You said have to get to, or you have to get to a different plane, right, or something like that to get away from the river.
Well, I just mean so basically the river Styx connects all the different worlds in. It is an interdimensional gateway, or like a path between every different realm. So if a soul dies, they go in here and they go straight to hell from anywhere in the multiverse. So you're basically running along the shores of a pathway that leads through the entire multiverse. It is not an easy thing to navigate, and it is ever changing. So a lot of what you're running on are wastelands of what used to be the river Styx, but it's sort of moved in time, and that's why there are just bones and things left lying there.
Okay.
Well, as Grim is sitting, he'll turn to the newcomer and say, "Well, you must be new here."
What gave it away? The golden mask, the hooven legs, the, well, degree of being lost and having nowhere to actually go.
You'd be surprised how many hooves there are in this place.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, we can't run forever, unfortunately.
I don't think
Wait,
she'll be
wait,
coming
wait.
for us. But she did say something about a golden mask.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. If Death is like really, really badly wounded, does that mean it's just killed a whole lot of stuff? That means their stuff is our stuff by default, right?
I don't know that's how ownership works, but
You know, finders keepers.
Hey, yeah, it's hell.
Yeah, we can take away a get actually. At this
that's
point.
actually something I can get behind. Okay. First come, first served. And he begins to break into a sprint in the direction that the death came from.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So-
just walk.
As you keep walking and walking and walking up the shore, making sure not to touch the actual waters, you keep making a way. It seems like pretty much forever. Who's leading the party? You can give me another survival check if you are leading the pack.
Well, Crack made the suggestion, so he'd probably be up ahead.
Yeah, he ran ahead of us at this point.
12, not bad, not good.
So, Crack, as you're heading along, you're starting to get bored, and then you suddenly see something shiny in the distance, and it's unmistakably, you know it has to be gold, and you instinctively, there is just a part of you that lights up. You're definitely sure that there is some gold in the distance, but the fog around here is getting thick.
He sees gold, he's running. Gold up ahead! Gold up ahead! I see gold! Shiny! Shiny!
Oh, you have to say with the group.
He's down a few times. I think he'll be fine at this point.
And I'll run after. Back.
I was just casually walking until I get to you guys.
Aren't you flying or ferry?
I have a ferry, yes, but I don't want to always fly. I do want to walk sometimes. Okay. So how?
Crack
switch
is right.
maps or yeah, did but it. Did? Hello? Oh, no, there's.
Oh, there we go.
I'm back.
There you go.
There we go. So yeah, you guys, as you start to see this, you see that the gold that is sort of twinkling up ahead is inside the mouth of this giant skull-like rock where the river seems to be running into the mountain, and you can see that there is a sort of glinting gold in the river, but it is inside the mouth of the mountain.
Yeah, lads, it's just up ahead.
Do you guys see the map or I'm still seeing black screen again?
I can see.
Yeah, we can see. I'll send another
Hi.
screenshot of the map.
Yes, please. I have to reset the thing again.
Yeah, that might help.
Thank you. I'm gonna see. So I guess you came out the cave on the right, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're coming from the bottom and heading up towards the cave, where that's where you can see the gold is sort of in the river there. Under the bottom, you can see it glinting there.
Okay. I don't think my forge died.
Then you have to reignite the fire.
Ah! 5 minutes. This
Okay,
forge
so
doesn't like me.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Mine's also sort of freaking out a bit, but it's not that much of an issue at this point because you guys are just running up and down the river Styx. What are you doing as you see this gold? What do you guys do?
Running right towards it. That's all
Hey,
Crack
go
is.
ahead, Crack. Hey, newcomer, watch this.
What's what? Isn't it gold?
Hey, don't trust anything in hell.
Hmm. How far in is the gold?
Are you who's approaching to take a look?
Me, Yakas.
Yeah, I'll be right behind him.
Okay, you can
And I'll
both
be standing at
give me
a
a
distance away.
perception.
Perception.
Is it maybe because Forge me slabs it might be because of my internet? Could that be the problem maybe?
That might be an issue.
Possibly. There have also been some things. What browser are you using actually?
Chrome.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there are some things where you have to like activate the hardware acceleration if it's giving certain errors, but if it's not actually giving you an error message, then it might just be a case of waiting for it to load.
Yeah, it could be just waiting on load.
If
So I'm
it's
back in
showing that
now.
sort of that grayish, if it's like a pitch black thing, then I'm not sure what that is. That might be just the token vision not working. But if it's that gray background, that just means it's loading. Sometimes it does take a while.
Yeah, no, I was getting black screen. It wasn't the gray back area.
Yeah, then next time just double check because it might just be a token issue. I might need to just fix the vision settings.
Okay.
But for now, that's all right because what you guys are seeing now, you can see through their crack. You can see what looks like it looks like some kind of a city, and like it looks like a hole this golden glow is coming from, that it seems like it is not actual gold but rather sunlight that is shining in through this hole. There seems to be a circle on the floor that you can actually see with a 21. You can see runes etched into the floor, that this seems like some kind of a pathway that is being opened up with this sort of golden rift, and it seems to be getting brighter as you guys are leaning in, trying to look closer.
Well, that doesn't seem to be treasure in the classical sense. I think that's sun, which is weird enough in this hell.
Which, yeah, you would, Crack, you would know that you haven't seen the sun, I mean, since, I mean, you probably can't remember the last time. I'm not sure how you got to hell, but there is no sun in hell. It is always the same sort of time of day.
I've never seen the sun for a long time. That worries me.
I've heard stories.
Who wants to go
Sun.
towards the sun?
Well, first, precautions, and he reaches for one of his eyes and just plucks it out and throws it in the air.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's interesting.
This guy's gonna fit perfectly in hell.
And I'm gonna send my eye through the hole to see what's on the other side.
Okay, yeah. So as the eye touches the waters of the sticks, you feel the surge of just insane energy as you see flashes of all sorts of lives, people dying over and over and over again. You sort of see it from your own perspective, but all the souls that are washing over this eye, you're just getting a glimpse of everything as you try and push forward towards that sort of glimmering hope below, as it opens up for the eye, and you push through, and it suddenly becomes clear as you are looking out over a desert. You can see what seems like a city here built in the desert with blue paint along its buildings, but most of it just built into the landscape.
Well, after finishing barfing out the contents of his stomach after all of that imagery, he'll try to describe the desert and the city that he sees on the other side. Is that ring any bell?
Sounds like a way out. If we can
Does it?
screw it,
Does it ring any bells with us?
can I do a check? Me.
I mean, a way out of hell, doesn't sound like a half bad thing. I mean, I like the
Yeah,
chaos
it-
down here, but, you know, it gets a little bit boring seeing the same thing over and over. You know, a lot of death, a lot of skeletons, a lot of devils, demons,
More
etc.
dead.
Well, who's going in first?
Nah, screw it, I'll do it.
Wait,
You
wait,
guys
wait, like,
you can give me one more history check to see if you do know anything before you jump in.
probably a bad idea to touch the river. You know, every now and again you see those slugs crawl out of them, and that's usually the people that fall into it.
Yeah, because
Oh,
after sending your eye through there, you definitely know bad idea to go in the river. But you also remember, Yakas, that Levier told you that the mask that you are now wearing, that seems to have affixed itself to your face, was to protect you against the waters. And the rest of you, however, you don't know anything about any desert cities, and other than what Crack is saying there, yeah, it seems fine.
Oh,
oh.
All right. Through the confused looks on your faces, I can surmise that you have no idea what the hell I am talking about. But thing is, these masks, and he just like taps the golden mask attached to his face. these are supposed to kind of protect against the influence of the river against the living. So maybe we could try and search for some for you guys?
That would be the best idea. Because I've been wondering why you can put your hand through the river.
Well, it wasn't a pleasant experience, but at least they didn't die.
Yeah, that was a win.
I mean,
Yeah.
eternal torment is pretty normal down here. You know, being hell and everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, how are we gonna get our hands on some of those masks? Because wait a minute, Corey, why don't you just go fly over and have a look? Because you can just fly
Oh.
above the river.
I can fly above, but why would
Yeah.
I fly over it if Yaka's already been through the portal though?
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
How would we get one of these masks?
Well, that is a very good idea. Did the VR mention anything about how to find more of these? I don't remember.
No, that seemed to be something quite personal that he was giving to you. I will say that you know that the only thing is that you can't let the waters touch you. The rest of you would know that it would erase your memories. That is generally the effect of just touching the water. Actually, getting fully submerged in it can have even worse effects. But the basically the challenge here is just not to touch the water. Having you could come up with a creative solution in order to do that, but the chances of finding more masks like that are pretty slim.
And the hole that we see the light coming from is underneath the water, right?
Yeah, it's on the riverbed, so you can see there is no water flowing into it. It seems to be a magical rift.
Wow, this is gonna be very stupid if I mess this up. But how far down is it? Can I see how far down is this?
I love when that happens. Like, this is a very bad idea. Let's try it anyways.
So it's
Can I see
about-
how far down it is?
Yeah, you can see it's probably about 20 to 25 feet down.
So that's
Oh,
far down.
that is within Misty Step range. I don't know if I want to do it. Oh,
What you're gonna try and do is Misty step down to the entrance or whatever it is.
if I'm not touched by water.
That actually works.
And there's nothing inside. It's not going. The water's not going inside, right?
No, the water's not going inside, but it is flowing, so it is sort of writhing up and down, and also it is a river of souls. So they are, if you're floating up above them, they might be able to actually grab at you. So yeah, a misty step could definitely work, but it would be very close on the range. How far can you misty step?
I think it's 30 feet, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
so
30 feet.
too.
Yeah.
If it is 30 feet, then yeah, you could possibly, but it would be very close. It would.
Actually, I've got an even stronger one. I'm pretty sure I have Dimension Door.
Big one of us with yeah. But now there's three of us, and we all need to get down there.
But I can enlarge and reduce our sizes even more.
Well, that dude.
So,
Yeah, well, how does that help us?
well, if we reduce our size, you could just put like sit in your pocket or something while you miss that.
Hmm.
It could work. Actually, well, how smaller do I go then?
Hey, Crack, come over here for a second.
Okay.
As Crack comes close, I will Dimension Door towards. Try inside the rift, try not to touch any of the water.
Yeah, you. So where are you aiming the other side? Because as I understand it, Dimension Door, you sort of, it's like a portal gun. You opening a portal on one side, and in front of you,
Can I
it's
see
stepping in.
inside of the rift? I see a place where I can put the portal.
Yeah, so you would be able to put the portal just on the other side where you can see it and open a rift, but I think dimension door you can only bring 2 life forces through it before it closes.
Yes, I'm bringing crack for now. Oh, this seems like a really bad idea.
All right. Yeah, cool. So you and Craig step through the dimension door and arrive on the other side.
Yeah. Craig goes, "Hey, what do you want to do? Oh, wait, wait!" And then goes through the portal.
Oh, crack!
What?
By the will of Tiamat, we're still alive.
What the? What?
So we'll get to you guys in a second, but what are Corey and Yakas doing?
I don't know. I just see them go through the portal. I don't know if I should go with them or not.
Craig was just
The portal's closed. I can only take one person with me.
Yeah, the 2 of them step through it, and as you're considering this, it just closes in your face, and you can't hear them or see where they went, but they are definitely gone, and TTT is now just T.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a pretty evil thing to do. Leave your companion behind.
Oh, yeah,
Well, we're
nothing like
fucked.
that.
He has even lived, man.
I guess we're going to look for the golden mask for me, I guess.
Yeah, on the flip side, we need just one more, not 3 more.
Wait. Hey, sorry. Crack, should I go fetch Corey?
He's gonna probably kill you if you go back up, but he's
Why?
probably gonna kill you if you don't go back up. So you're screwed out of the way. So
But
probably
if I don't go back up, then he
and-
can't kill me.
I mean, if he gets down, he's definitely gonna kill you.
Too. Okay, I'll dimension door. If I can see it, I'll try and dimension door back up.
Wait, why don't you just Misty Step?
Okay. Yes, sir. I'll try and Misty Step 30 feet towards them.
Okay. Yeah, so you go up to the edge of the portal and you cast Misty Step to sort of throw yourself forwards, but now up to the surface of the river. And as you reappear up there in your full plate armor, do you have some method of flying, or are you about to just plunge straight into the river?
Okay. I will activate Avenging Angel so I can actually fly.
Okay, so as you
My
arrive on the
strongest
other side,
ability.
there's this comical moment of like, as you all see him just sort of cartoon hang in the air above, as a soul leans up and you see this skeletal figure reach up towards you. I need you to make a dex saving throw as your wings expand out from above you and flap down, trying to pick you up just above the surface.
I'm gonna try to do this in WhatsApp. Yeah, I think this would work.
Oh no.
Damn, I really wish I had luck. I really wish I had luck.
As you do this, the soul grabs a hold of your plate mail, and but I will remind you that I gave you that. I gave each of you guys, actually, each of the 3 of you got a special magic item, which you will only see on Foundry. So double check
Ooh.
your character sheets there. But I will remind you that the plate that you are holding has got a giant mouth in it, and it is currently grabbing a hold of one of the teeth and sort of holding onto you. But you do manage to stay above the river. You are just now grappled by a soul in the river, and it is starting to drag you along with it. So Corey and Yakas, you see this all happen as the kobold reappears and starts getting dragged down the river as he's furiously flapping his wings.
Okay,
Cody, help!
yeah, I'll quickly fly to Grim. Actually, where's Grim's token? I don't know where he is.
Is he like floating up here?
I don't know.
Oh right, sorry, I forgot your token's invisible. Yeah, you are floating, sort of, yeah, just actually, because you arrived in the middle, so you kind of floated up there. You're now seeing him float just between those 2 rocks, and there is a soul trying to drag him along.
Okay, so I'll fly to him, try and save him, or pry him away from the soul.
Okay, how are you trying? Are you just trying to pull him away?
Yeah, I'll just grab him by his chest and try and pull him.
Okay, you can give me an athletics check with advantage because the kobold is also trying to get away.
Athletics advantage. Really? Okay, thank you.
It's still a 22 with those low rolls.
Yeah.
I
As
know.
the fairy proves that they are the muscle, and you easily just pull it free. You see the soul kind of let out a screech as it falls back into the river, and you guys are now safely flying above.
That's what I get for taking Crack's advice.
Why do you always listen to Crack? Please tell me that. I'm still confused about that.
I came to fetch you.
The best character name ever.
Crack, it's beautiful, isn't it?
What's a token? Did I leave a token out of here? Just
So, well, friend, do you have a way to get to the other side? I don't know if I'll be coming back again.
I do not think I have one myself.
Any type of magic that can get you there?
Thanks for a second. I mean, on the other side of the golden portal, right? In the sunlight and into the city that we saw, or just on the other side of the river?
Just on the other side of the river. Well, no, to the portal.
Crack is gonna cast a quick message to Grim again and say, "Hey, stick the stranger's head in the river. It'll be hilarious."
Don't think we... I don't know what he can do. How about you come up here and do it yourself?
Message
Just have to again,
Elmer,
that
that's
was
dumb.
Can you
Yeah.
do that teleporting trick a couple more times just to get me and your friend over here?
That would be the best idea.
Yakas, I will say that you do know that the mask you're wearing is protecting you against the effects of the waters. So
Oh, I
mean,
thought I shouldn't get submerged entirely. Okay.
no, the mask you're wearing, you're not entirely sure. There is a possibility that it might not work fully. You did feel some effect sending the eye through there, but as far as you know, the mask will protect you against these walls.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, you can be extra cautious and
Yep.
but I will say that the mask is doing its job.
Yeah, sorry, I don't think I can bring someone as big as you, friend.
I mean, he looks down at his like 4 feet tall frame. Not really that big.
I can make it smaller.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
So can bring a lot of people with me.
Well, it's only 3 of us, so it should be fun, right?
No.
Really?
But can I open a dimension door for them and then make one for myself? Or do I have to be in the dimension door?
No, I think you can send just them through it. That's fine. At this point, because Yakas could essentially just swim through it, I'll say that you can get all 3 of you through with a dimension door with just one.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Yes.
open a dimension door for us.
All right. And with that, you all dimension door onto the other side, and you feel this portal close underneath you once again as you all appear. Hopefully, you have not appeared on my screen. I'll tell you that much. But are you all standing there in the?
I can see, but I can't see my token.
I have placed myself.
Yeah, I think I will put your tokens down again on that.
Thank you.
Fuck you guys long enough.
There we go.
Well, safe to assume that you checked out the surroundings, made sure that nobody followed us, nobody is keeping an eye on us. Everything's
I
clear
mean-
on this side, right?
I mean, beats hell.
You're funny. Bold of you
mean,
to
this
assume I'm
already
aware of
beats hell.
my surroundings.
Yeah, you seem a little bit out of it, and just like
nice.
snaps his fingers around his ears, like to see if he's responsive.
What?
Right,
He's like
right.
he's like a chihuahua.
Yeah.
As you guys
Okay.
arrive on the other side, you just feel the heat hit you immediately. A very different kind of heat from the hells. It is dry, and you can immediately tell that you are in the middle of a desert
Yeah.
somewhere. There are cactuses around you, and in the distance, you can see this plume of smoke that seems to be coming towards you just over the dunes. It seems to be rising over and down, just heading towards where you guys are standing. And behind you, you can see this city that Yaka saw earlier, that is sort of built into the terrain with these blue steps. Everything seems to be very blue themed.
This is an odd place, isn't it?
It is very hot here, though.
Yeah, the summer is
Um,
getting.
Have you seen these palm trees as well?
Yeah, I mean, you can see everything that you can see there on the map.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I haven't seen a tree in a very long time. Have you guys seen trees? I haven't seen trees in a very long time.
Well, we
Before,
haven't moved
before I was
how-
in caves.
Yeah.
Haven't even seen the sun. Is that the sun? And I'll point up to the sky.
Yeah, and in fact, you will see two suns as you point up into the sky. They are definitely baking down on you now. And as you're pointing up, you hear this roar heading towards you, and a familiar sound actually to some of you, as it is definitely the sound of an infernal vehicle. As you now see this dust cloud draw closer, as two devil's rides mount the dune and come tearing down the other side, sliding to a stop just in front of where you guys are, as the hatches open, and you see a group of people. Guck, would you like to describe your character as two lovely ladies spill out of the devil's ride, and you see the other devil's ride open, and a young Greek-looking man just smiling, and another woman sitting on the back of his bike.
Well, what they see is like what to, I guess, Crack would look like a really big goblin, though a bit confusing because that goblin has like a black beard and is like, well, he almost seems like a giant with his 6.5 feet. And outside of that, he's hardly wearing anything. It's like, and he's green.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, we have visitors. Interesting.
And a young Zeus will step off of his infernal bike and say, "Visitors? From where? Those look like devilish motherfuckers." And he
Oh.
just puts he starts picking something up off of his bike.
Oh yeah, I took great offense to that. I must say, they're not a devil.
Right.
Well, remember
So
we
we're
did
still
think
in
of
hell?
hell.
This feels like hell. Look at
It
that
does
thing.
feel like hell.
It does really feel like hell, though. Well,
Is this a bait or something? They baited us into thinking we got out, but really we just stepped into something worse than hell.
Uh,
could
I
be.
despise. Oh.
Come
Well, it's
on.
very-
Come on. Hell isn't that bad. You asked that Sharon. She's pretty looking. Come on, man.
Well,
Oh, so you are from the hills. Didn't you say that you had some friends down there? Are these the ones you were talking about? It's not one of yours, is it? And he's just sort of leaning in towards you. Yak is giving a long look up and down.
Nah, no, it's not one of mine, though. Well, the small one, and he points at Craig. Well, sort of reminds me of myself back in the day, but, well, that is like a couple of
making
centuries ago. And that one, he points at that statue. He's like, and looking over, and it's like, are you related to? And then he's like, just thinking like, Then he pulls out like a red book and is starting to go through it. Oh yeah, Iante. Are you related to her by any chance?
Who are you asking that to?
I'm asking that to Yakis.
Oh, don't really think so. He looks like very confused.
Oh well, I guess she must be dead now. It has been at least 300 years or so. Bit sad. Oh well.
Oh
That's
god,
okay.
these guys must be archdevils or something.
Can the TTT actually give me a history check, please?
Sure thing.
Okay. We're just standing there. We don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, do I
Is it-
still have the
you listen
mask
to
like
this?
plastered to my face?
Yeah.
Damn. TTT is not looking good.
Oh, this is so good. I love that. Okay, so yeah, the to the kobold and the goblin, this means nothing. There's Crack actually, surprisingly, this means absolutely nothing. You have no idea who this figure is. Weirdly, but,
I definitely believe he's an archdevil of some sort.
yeah, it must be. But Corey, you, as you are overhearing this, it suddenly dawns on you. You have heard many conversations happening in the hells. You have heard devils arguing, and you have heard the followers of Tiamat that have been searching for people. They have been speaking about a satyr that you now realize as you look uh, at Yakas, and that this child of Guk, which they keep talking about, that is supposedly causing havoc somewhere in Arania, which is the world that you are on. And
Okay.
it occurs to you that that is Guk, king of Nyx and king of the goblin, well, the goblin kingdom in this world. That is their king that is standing there. And you know that one of his children, who you know is a satyr, has been causing big trouble for the hells lately. And now you're not entirely sure what kind of situation you found yourselves in.
But I also don't know what situation.
Yeah. So this
Um,
the amount of information that you have is about equal to how little information the other two next to you have. Like, oh shit, you've walked into some big political nightmare, and the
We're
two
just
of the guys
bumbling our
next
way
to you
through.
I was just standing like, oh shit, and the other two just looking around, don't know what the fuck they do.
Crack is gonna look at Guck and while picking his ear, he's gonna be like, "Hey, big man, do you have shinies? I want shinies. I like
Yeah, do
shinies.
you have some of those golden masks?
Yeah, those two. Those are useful."
Yeah.
Gold
I-
masks.
I did not respond to this. We might be screwed though. I don't know. Well. Yeah.
And Cook is like, oh, the golden mask. I think Akron said that Laurie or Lorifax, whatever the loser calls himself now, is using those, and his followers are using those. Which may make that goat ban. What was they called? Been so long since my wife always are like, you're not gonna be alone with those. You're just gonna cheat and yes, I know. I haven't been the best. I try, man. But come on. I was very drunk. Or I end up being like offending the people, because apparently it was a tradition that if you win this arena you sleep with the queen, and come on. It's not my fault.
Hey,
most of the
guys,
time.
Yeah, Crack is whispering this to the other two, and he's just like, "Hey guys, I think this guy's got some like major issues."
We might have to run.
Yeah. This seems to sort of ignore Guk at this point, as his expression has changed, and he's slowly walking in towards Yakas and just saying, "Where did you get that mask, boy?"
Got it from a friend. What's that to you?
Well, I think you may have gotten it from an enemy of mine. You think this is one of hers, Guk? I haven't seen one in so long. And he just leans in, gets right up close, face to face, and sort of starts the stare. You can give me
Gok, he goes up and looks at it and is like, it looks like that though. Could be that they just got it from a party or something. As I recall, my wife said that the gold sages, yes, that was their name. They liked the parties. And yeah, maybe they just picked it up there and stole it from an enemy. So maybe there was a friend of our enemies that, in a way, is a friend, but also enemy to a. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yes,
let him explain how he got it.
And he, at this point, is backing away from Yakas as he definitely starts going, perhaps you're right, I don't think we should let those leave those ladies waiting. I'm going to head back inside. Perhaps Dunal would know more, or maybe you can ask that big Sphinx thing. I think I should retire though for the day, don't you? And he just is slowly backing away from there.
Yes. Just don't make me come and slap you again over turning into some kind of one of your daughters and to seduce some priest, man. I have told you again, it's not cool.
Alright, now that that's over, where in the hells are we?
I don't know. I see. I didn't take geography back in Goblin School, so I don't know where the hell I am.
We could just ask the natives around here. Hopefully they're not evil. Or just doesn't want to kill us instantly.
Highly doubt it.
Oh well.
Yeah, Cook is already going to talk to these two guard-looking people. He says, "Hey, where are we?"
See, Krakosaur already wants to deal cocaine.
You see, as they're walking around, these two elven guards, they standing on one of them. As
Wait, do you guys not see the guards?
Yeah,
The
can you
guards
guys see those two?
Yeah, at the
There's
top,
two
right?
guards. No, there's
I
two
can
right
see
here. Where my mark.
two gods are far away.
Oh, okay. You need to refresh your map then.
Ah,
I had to refresh mine as well.
we had to refresh again, damn it.
Yeah. For some reason, sometimes when we load into a map, we see our tokens that you've already placed, but then you place down new tokens, and but we don't see some other tokens, and we see some tokens. It's really weird. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I also can't figure out. It's doing the same thing for me as well, and it keeps showing a token in the top left of my screen when I'm zoomed in at certain levels. It's really
Yeah.
weird.
Currently, I have I can use 2 crack tokens. There's this one over here, and there's another one right over here. For some
Oh, I
reason.
can see 2 Grum tokens.
Yeah, I see. Let's see. I see a Yakus token, Koi token, a Grim token, and a crack token.
Yeah, I think we
Oh, no,
each
I
have
see.
2.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't
I'm
know why.
just gonna talk the one very far away. There you go. He's docked. Wait, do they move
We'll
together?
keep that one because I can't see the ones that are still standing on the portal.
Yeah. Just right click so you can deselect the one that you already have. Because also when you reload, for some reason it has both tokens selected.
Well, for me, it's just stuck on 89% now, the map.
Okay, well, where are we?
Okay, well, yeah, you see these 2 guards standing in front of you that are standing, raising their shields and their spears, pointing it at the goblin as the 3 of you round the corner, and you can see that they are both elves, but they do not seem to be taking too kindly to a bunch of creatures crawling out of a portal to hell, and they are both just shouting for you to get back.
Hey, calm down. We're all pointy-eared people here, all right? Look, I got pointy ears as well. We don't need to fight, all right? We're one and the same.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, I will definitely make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Crack, if things go bad, I'm gonna throw it in and you're gonna nuke them, okay?
We're standing right in front of them.
You
I
see
can't
this,
see, so I can't really see.
you see this elf raise her spear and then just sort of look down at you and look over your shoulder as Gluck approaches behind you, and then she just rolls her eyes and she lowers the spear and says, "Oh, I take it you're with the king."
Who, that guy?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Oh, he's a king? Oh, yeah, I'm with him. Yeah. He's my best friend, and I go up to him and put my arm around him.
And Gog is like, yeah, look at this. You look at how good friend we is, and just like with one hand just on the one shoulder, just picks him up and like holds him up. Look, we are so good friends.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's really tall.
They just sort of exchange a look and they go, "All right, well, stay out of trouble and start any more shit." And they just sort of glare at you, Gluck, as the one takes a few steps back, and then
Oh,
they gesture for you to pass into the city before, well, as they are both sort of trying to peer over the rock to see what the hell's going on with that portal over there.
I have a slap over them.
Yes.
My thought the loading for the map is just stuck on 89% the whole time, and I did refresh. And it's doing the same thing.
I
Again.
think you have to close the forge and then reopen it, sadly.
Yeah, I'll share my screen so you can actually see
Yes,
what's going on.
please. That'd be nice.
But yeah, to answer the question that Yacho said, it's like, no, it's not part of the Feywild. It's, I would call it the home of the elves. There's a lot of it. We are in the desert part of it. It's not all desert.
How do the elves? Huh,
So
interesting.
you're some sort of king, right?
Yes, I'm a king. I'm a cheating bastard. I'm an asshole. I'm an alcoholic. You can just ask my wife. She does sometimes. I know,
Well, my
man.
king,
Like,
I am here to serve you. And he does a bow.
and he's like, oh, you said shiny, and he's just like throwing like 3 gold coins just because.
Give him the coke.
Wait, did you just throw out some gold coins?
Shit, just 3 gold coins is like, it's nothing. Gog.
I will die for one of them. My full suit of armor.
Crack is also
Oh.
diving for them.
Oh,
I just.
did I mention
look
they
at
are
them.
cursed? So if you touch them, they take half of your life.
I mean, I'm in
And-
hell, buddy.
I'm still diving for it. Shall we? Must we roll like 5 handshakes or something?
Yeah, roll sleight of hand checks.
Wait,
to see
I still have
who
my
gets-
avenging angel up. Can I try and... I should have a feature where I can intimidate someone.
They're
Or
only if
fear,
you
no, I
are,
can fear you.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have the
I'm in the
fear
phone.
armor, depending on which one you are. If you are the, I think the crown has the fear one. I'm not sure which one you are of the paladins.
Yeah, I think you do have a thing where you can. I think it even works specifically against fiends and things. So, what is it? A save that he needs to make?
I think the fiends are the devoted one. Though he could be the, and I don't think the
Yes,
Avenger is
must
the
become-
devoted.
Succeed on a wisdom save or become frightened. If they're my enemy. At this moment, Cock is my enemy.
Oh,
So, do I need to make a saving throw or something?
Yeah, wisdom
Yeah, so
save.
wisdom saving throw as you see the wings just spread out, and as he tries to block you from these guys.
How fucking angry!
He runs
I
away.
think I'll be taking those.
He hides behind this guard over here.
Yeah, my force is screwing up it, so I just had to look on
Yeah,
Matthew's.
I'll take all 3 of the coins. Thank you, King Cock.
I just look like, what the hell just happened? Why?
And Gog is like,
Oh, no.
child, I'm pretty much like, there was this huge goat once. I just German suplexed it for kicks. I was so bored. I just wanted to go home and propose to my wife.
Can we go share that beautiful story with the ruler of this place?
Ruler.
Yes, any
Okay.
sort of person in charge that might actually point us in the right direction, because we have no idea where the hell we are.
Well, can I ask the god over here, like, where the main place is for, or who runs this place, really?
As you
I'm
approach
currently
him,
at his base
he's
at the moment.
yeah,
Trying to hide.
he's currently staring down at Crack, going, "Excuse me, what the hell are you doing?"
Hiding from him. He's scary.
What? You can't hide here. This is my spot.
But I can occupy the same space as you and hide under your legs. You don't have to move.
Yes, but I'm basically wearing a skirt it's really uncomfortable. I don't know. You're just a strange little green man. Look, you are real, right? I've been standing in the sun all day.
Not real.
Mhm.
You know
And
what?
he just turns
Uh,
around and sees the
I'll,
fairy
I'll,
approaching
I'll
behind him.
I'll use my minor illusion to have a feudal fairies float around his face as well, just to mess with them.
He just sort of nods his head as he looks around at the fairies and then down at you, Corey, and then he just turns back to attention and he looks up just right over your head. Just acts like he's not, like you're not even there.
Well, I'll drop the.
You-
I don't know if I can
you-
drop the fear, but yeah.
I'll try to
Drop
get
it
his
on the-
attention. Just wave
That
my
guy is getting
hand
closer.
in front of him.
Right.
Yeah, you can give me either a performance or a persuasion check as you kind of hear him muttering under his breath. It's not real. It's not real. Don't look at it.
What have I roll again? Persuasion or
Persuasion or performance, whichever you prefer.
performance? There you go.
That's so close to net 20.
So yeah, how do you get his attention?
I'll just like poke him in the leg for a bit. If he doesn't recognize me, I'll just try and start slapping him on his chest. If he still ignores me, I'll just give him a slap in the face.
So as you are up, just sort of hanging off of his helmet, slapping him across the face, eventually you just see him snap, and he tries to swat at you with his spear. You can give an unarmed attack if you like. He's definitely trying to swat at you.
No, I just can I deflect or just guard?
Yeah, sure, you can dodge.
Okay, I'll dodge. Okay,
Huh.
do I have to roll something for
Yeah,
it? Or...
he misses as he just swats around at your face. Well, at his own face. But he goes, okay, fine, you're real. What do you want?
Okay, finally awake. Fucking hell. You're just daydreaming the whole time there. Okay. Do you know where the main places of this village or city?
It's at the top. And he just sort of turns around and looks at the like grand staircase that leads up to a massive entrance, and he goes up. He just points up there. There, there's the Sphinx. I'm not where King Janal is at the moment, but he might be in the palace.
Okay, that's good enough. Just don't daydream again or I'll just smack you in the head again.
Where but wait. He looks very confused as he's looking over at all of you.
Yeah, you gotta be a discipline guard. You gotta keep your eyes out for all the shifty fellas, you know?
As
You know,
he's
the
looking
real
around.
weird looking ones. The ones that are gonna cause trouble, yeah?
As he's looking around, I'll try and fly down onto Crack and try and pick her up like a hawk going for prey or something like that.
Kill me! Kill me!
Is that a flying cobalt? What the Okay. Steve, I'm taking my lunch break.
And Gog is just like, yeah, I'm sorry. Yep, have a little, and he just drops him like in the shield like 5 gold coins. They're new.
You just look cornered.
Hey, fella,
the rest of you-
remember to keep the watch out. You gotta look out for all the shifty looking fellas.
As you throw
You are a
the
shifty
coins in
looking
the
fella.
ground, do the rest of you swarm because he looks at them as if he's going to bend down to pick them up. But what are the rest of you doing?
I will fear him.
Oh, Gog, he has the funny thing he never tried to do before. So he stands just here, takes his decanter of endless beer and says, Geyser. Which means a DC 13 save for, let me see. That would be, I think if this is correct. So, forget his name and Crack. As he just, as Scott just up as he's walking for, yeah, a huge lot of beer. Which for him is nothing, but for you maybe a lot.
Wait, what are you giving Crack?
No,
But
it's
you need to-
I'm using the here. If you see the Geyser one,
Strength save, right?
yes, it's the strength
Yeah.
save.
Strength save from each of you as you get blasted with a stream of beer.
Of beer.
Well,
This I just got the 13.
You just make it, which I'm assuming means you open your mouth.
Yes.
Oh,
Ah. This one shot is going amazingly so far.
Oh my god! I just realized that if what's it called, Yachi or the Sato would be, I would basically be waterboarding him in a way. With beer. Oh
what
my
what
god!
Well,
What a body.
currently, as this beer, as you manage to scrape up those coins off the floor as the guard starts running away in the opposite direction, the this stream of beer, you turn your head, it just blasts you right in the face, but out of shock, or I mean, there's not that many expressions you can pull as a kobold. Most of them involve opening your mouth, and you just get a full gullet of beer as it now starts spilling off of you into the plate armor, just filling it up. It even gets in the plate armor's mouth as the goblin next to you just starts devouring it as well. And yeah, Gaki were busy showering these two with beer, and they seem to be enjoying it.
Maybe this
I think-
isn't there.
They have Gok's beer seal of approval. People who can hold down the beer can't be bad people.
Well, that is a good question. So I'll need from both of you a Constitution saving throw, and from Yakis and Corey, could you both give me perception checks as you start making your way up the
Yeah,
stairs?
we're just making our way up. We don't know where the other three are.
13 again. Grim and I both got 13.
That is some good beer, man. There is going to be the fact that you have to climb this massive set of stairs right now is about the worst thing you've ever heard. You're definitely back in hell. There's no doubt about it, because you're feeling a bit
no.
wobbly on your legs.
God could always just pick them up and throw them. I'm pretty sure if he wanted.
Yeah.
Though the
Graham.
risk. Though the question is if they would be just like paste when they land.
Grim, I think we're in hell. We have to climb the stairs now.
You can climb the stairs as I fly up.
Can you fly
Still
straight?
have my wings for.
Gaki grabs like Kraken is like, yep, you can sit back on. Let me check. Yes, you can sit back here, Nooni, and just basically floors it up the stairs with his devil's right sense. Yeah, man, like, why walk when you can drive?
Yeah.
Oh.
I will remind you guys, you are devils walking into the city. Like, there's there are no qualms about riding an infernal vehicle, which is definitely going to destroy these stairs. But you can give me. Actually, you don't even need to make a check. That shit's getting up there.
What?
So, Duck and Crack making their way up the stairs on the back of the infernal motorbike.
You two are just okay.
And I'm
Try
flying
me.
up behind them.
We just me and I just casually walking up the stairs. Don't know where the rest are.
If anybody asks, we're not with them.
Yeah, no, those stairs always held though. It's a usual thing.
You see all the guards kind of lowering their shields as they just watch in awe. Actually, you can give me a performance check, Guck, to see how well you managed to get this bike up the stairs. You can
Yeah,
make it a swing
I was
performance
just
if you
looking
want.
at the stunt thing because I was like, yeah, but
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, how does the stunt thing work? You can do that.
oh, that's just you have to. You know what? I'm gonna make the performance first to see how good it is, and then I can see like if it actually falters because as I recall, it's blah blah blah. Just DC 10 should be. And then we make the dex save. Come on, Dex.
Yes.
I blame Crack.
Okay.
Yeah, Crack is the cause of it. He's like on your shoulders right now, hands over your eyes.
Yeah, so
Power
his strength
slide.
totally gets in the way and maybe goes for the handlebars as he's covering your eyes. You veer across the middle of this pathway and you run over several of those trees, turning the bike sideways as you get about halfway up that last set of stairs before it is turned sideways and then starts to tumble back down the stairs. I'm going to need another deck saving throw with the vehicle to try and right it as well, to try and stop it from rolling all the way down.
Come on, Dex. Don't be bad. Come on, it's fine.
It rolls down an entire another set of stairs with both of you in it, and at this point, it has taken 10 points of damage. But this is still in one roll, so remember it's got the mishap thing. So it's now gone up to 10. I'm going to need another deck save from it. Unless there's something else you're trying to do, the two of you that are on it, or anyone else that wants to try and stop this.
Gok has enough.
I'm just gonna let them be.
Gok has enough and just puts his foot down. It's like, nope, we're not going down, and just by sheer amount of force basically attempts to stop it from sliding further down.
Crack is still having a great time.
But oh, sorry. When you said put your foot down, I thought you meant accelerate.
Nope, I mean just by sheer amount of force, just puts the foot down, and it's like, nope, you shall not move further.
Okay, yeah, you can make a strength save for this one.
We're so close to the one.
You guys hear
you would
this,
have actually
this
said.
echo as the bike goes tearing down through these trees, just ripping all of those trees out, going all the way down there, and then you hear this crack as the tiles just erupt around it, and Guck just stops the entire bike's momentum with his foot and holds the bike there. You see all of the guards around now just staring at you, not entirely sure what to do about the situation.
Gox just takes the medallion, is just summons the infernal what's called infernal vehicle into it, and it was never here. You didn't see anything, and just slams the spear into the ground, basically. Like, yeah, that if some trying to basically tell them like, okay, so is anyone here gonna suspect this? Well, you can take it up with me. Then we can fight. You want to fight? Come on, I'm up for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just sort of exchange
Crack is
looks.
still on his shoulders.
Sorry, say again.
Yeah, Crack is still on Guck's shoulders, having a great time.
Yeah, bit of destruction there. You see the guards not wanting to take up any issue with you after they're just happy that the rest of you have made it to the top of the stairs, and they let you carry on past. As the rest of you that reach the top of the stairs, you now see that there is a fountain out ahead of you, and you would expect more of a greeting, but our glorious leader is probably not going to make it tonight, unfortunately. I was hoping he would, but he has sent me a message and said he's not going to, so
Aww.
he is not here. As I said, it might be in the palace somewhere, but what you guys do see is a large fountain and a creature bathing in the middle of it. Let me put your tokens down.
Just wanted to say that that's a big ass fountain filled with nothing.
I can see, finally.
Hell yeah.
was just waiting until it crashed.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoops. Sorry, put down 2 more seconds there.
What?
Okay.
And as you guys are approaching this, can you actually take a quick 5-minute break here?
Sure thing.
That's fine.
Sure.
I actually want to go make food. Get hungry.
Man, Crack is so chaotic and I'm loving it.
And God enables him.
Yeah. Cook is the enabler.
I just imagine God taking him back like to Nix is like, yeah, look at this little cute pet I found. He's so fine. And then he's
Explosion!
gonna be like, you know what? You go to Kiga. You can try and infiltrate Toto just like the last guy.
I'm like grumpy cat, basically, just walking past and then when look at it anymore.
Man, oh man, just imagine that, like, just the Crack being sent there and it's like, oh man,
It's already hell.
it's a bit like, it's a bit sad that it didn't take place at that time, else the huge plot twist was the goblin that actually was killed. That guy Iron ended up in was Crack.
Oh.
Just imagine that plot twist.
Oh. Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some water. Be right back as well. Go back.
Okay, I am back. Sorry.
I'm here as well.
Back to. And it's good to play D&D again. Oh shit.
Yeah, D&D is always fun.
Yeah, I have to say this one's a
Very
little bit of not at all what I was expecting or have been planning, but
We wanted to. We thought of the free tiny. Wait, what are we called again? The free tiny
Three
arrows.
tiny
Yeah.
sparrows. Yeah.
We just wanted to make it as chaotic as possible.
Yeah, we were hoping there were going to be other characters that were going to be less chaotic, and then I realized Guk was there. I was like, oh no. Oh no, no.
He was
Well,
afraid
yes,
he would
but-
just. What did you fear? That God just would be like, down, boy, and just smack you in the head with his 30 strength or something.
No? I saw
no,
Guk.
see, this is
Yeah?
this is the thing is that Akron and Janelle were the ones that were that would have come into balance. They were their own little TTT.
Hey, man,
one
God
point.
wasn't chaotic, man. He didn't try to eat the wall like Toby.
And they were the Trinity that it was the same dynamic. It's actually quite funny to to see. I wonder if Buck will see himself in this little situation that's happening there. You got the little goblin. I mean, I don't know. I guess that might be calling Ekron a fairy, which he'd probably kill you for. But
Hey, man, who knows? If he doesn't have a... Oh, I can just imagine God being like, oh, too late, because you had some affair or something. And then he's like, no. You know I don't have time for a girl. Come on, stop being a fairy. Or something. Man, like... yeah, and then... I'm not sure how Junal he fits into a little kobold.
yeah, I don't know. I guess I was thinking more Arkoth than his dwarven armor. But
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, actually, I was like, when I saw we had a paladin, I was like, yes, that's like Arkoth. It's almost like bringing the whole band together.
Okay.
You guys don't even know the crossovers that you are in. But is everyone back yet?
I'm
back.
here, but I'm gonna mute myself when I eat though, so
I'm here as well.
Okay,
I think that's everybody.
cool. Yeah, so if everyone's back then, we can jump into it. As you guys all begin to approach, you can see that the city, other than the guards that you have seen around, you are not seeing many other people actually walking around this place, but you do see a couple of doors closing as you guys are making your way in. It seems like people are keeping their distance, but this creature in the center of the fountain, this majestic looking, what looks kind of like a sphinx but almost fused with a dragon, seems to be not really paying much attention to you, just seems to be milling about in this little cool oasis of its own.
Grim will walk up and say, wow. He'll start to tear up a bit and say, oh, my queen has visited this place as well, I see. And just, yeah, bow down and start doing a few prayers.
And God will be like trying to like Queen. He's like thinking, is there any place like in Arania where there is like a ruler that is a queen?
That a what is it called?
He basically are like trying to think like, okay, let's see. Pretty sure Juno rules this place, then pretty sure Arkhov has the cold place. Then is there like he trying to remember like who the rulers of the different places is, and if any of them is a queen, since the kobold is like crying over the queen.
Yeah, you do know that you've spent some time here, and you know that this is not the ruler of this place. In terms of queens, there may be, but with the 13, you can't recall who at the moment. Though you do know that this creature is something that many people in these deserts will come to for wisdom, for advice, for they will bring offerings and receive answers to whatever questions they may have. It is also something that Janelle tends to use a lot for political and just the general sort of well-being of the town. This is a protector, like a guardian in a certain way.
You wouldn't laugh if you met Steve.
As you ask who's Steve, the creature says, "Now you know, if you want answers, you must first make an offering." And you see it now moving in closer to all of you as this little kobold is bowing down.
I shall offer headbats. As I can.
It does not accept them. It seems this
Oh.
thing seems still too far away. As you sort of offer a hand out, it just raises an eyebrow at you, and you get the impression that this creature is no beast. It is definitely an intelligent, sentient creature, and the way it is looking back at you, it seems a little bit less cute in the moment, but that
Can I,
urge is still definitely there.
can I persuade it to get as close to me? To my hand.
Yeah, you can give me a persuasion to try and do that, but that will be with a disadvantage. Or you can
Okay.
try and give me a deception to just try and sort of. You're a fairy. You could sort of float up there and just be subtle about it.
Oh yeah, I can actually fly. What did I roll for the flying again?
So that would be a deception to try and make it not too obvious.
Okay, I'll do that. Deception. Disadvantage, right?
No, this will just be a straight roll.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, she just keeps her eyes trained on you as you try and float up closer to its face, and it just shakes its head. You see the feathers ruffle as this creature clearly is not willing to get head pats. It's probably a good thing Kate isn't here.
Oh,
You know, if Kate was here, it would just be like trying to offer tea. But to
Yeah, she'd
answer
find
like,
a way.
yeah, but to ask like, to answer Yacht is like, well, Steve was a guy when I helped Egmont get to power and saved Serial. That found him in a soul con. Then later I met some girl, which, well, I think that was one of the first girls I screwed here in Arania, and then, well, she seems kind of fine with it, and she, well, I don't know what she did, but gave Steve some nice armor. He doesn't seem to take it off, he doesn't seem to drink. He even seems, if I tell him to bathe, he even seems to bathe in it. I don't know.
And I will sadly float down again. With a sad expression on my face. I can't pet a giant phoenix, right?
I will look up at Corey and say, "Do not disrespect the fellow dragon."
But it's a sea dragon. On
Yeah.
head pattern.
Yeah, because we'll perk up at that remark. Did you just say fellow dragon?
But it's big, it has wings, it has claws. It has to be a dragon.
If it looks like a dragon, if it smells like a dragon, it's a dragon.
That's not a dragon, that's an oversized cat that has wings.
Potato, potato. They can't see. Dragons are kind of like cats.
How many dragons have you seen, my friend?
I actually have one.
Two.
It-
Right.
yeah. Do you want to see mine?
What
doing
is
the
that even
trick.
supposed to mean?
I can speak
I
draconic language.
will go to this corner and just start. I don't know what's the ritual called. My ritual for summoning. What's it? What's his face? Vandermoor, I think. Pretty sure it's a ritual that I have to do for him.
Sorry, what are you trying to do?
I have. Do I have Vandermoor yet, or
Yeah.
I was?
Yeah, that's-
Well, it would take me. It would take me fucking forever to do the ritual, but never mind.
Well, not
maybe
necessarily.
later stage.
How long? Don't you just need 10 minutes?
Oh, it's actually just 10 minutes. Yeah, just right there. And then I'll sit there for 10 minutes thinking about Tiamat and Vandermoor. And then he should appear right in front of me after 10 minutes.
Yeah, while he does that, Crack is gonna pull out the mirror he has and shake it around and try get it to go so you can get true sight. I want to see if there's anything hidden around your.
What is that
Okay.
riddle? I see riddle.
So, sorry, what are you doing to get true sight? I missed part of that.
Yeah, so he's gonna shake out the envious mirror of reflection. He's gonna shake it around.
Oh,
yeah, and to gain true sight out to 120 feet, and he's gonna look around and see if he sees anything.
Yeah, you see that there is definitely something behind this creature on the painting on the sort of waterfall. There is a strange shimmering energy around it. It seems like that point is there is some kind of an illusion there, but you're not entirely sure what it is for. It just still seems to be a blank rock on the other side. You can see right through it though. It seems like that actual artwork though is an illusion.
Ooh.
I see I can answer a riddle for hit pets. Can I get that riddle?
She says, very well. For pats, and raises an eyebrow.
Yes, pets.
Very well. Some try to hide, some try to cheat, but time will show we always will meet. Try as you might to guess my name.
Hmm. Can you repeat that, please?
Some try to hide, some try to cheat, but time will show we always meet. Try as you might to guess my name.
Oh, can I roll for? Can I roll for?
Do I hear this?
Yeah, you all hear this.
Oh, I saw deaf.
It will nod and it will just let out a bit of a smile as it lowers its head to the fairy.
Ah, yeah. Thank you, Grim. I just pitted happily. Just keep
You
on
hear a strange guttural sort of purring sound come from within the beast before it raises its head and says, all right, enough of that.
Oh.
And then just sort of looks a bit embarrassed, but it doesn't stop you from following it.
I would just be on his head,
Yeah, it
basically.
sort of walks
Just give him more pets.
with you on its head and goes and curls back up in the middle of the pond.
Yeah. Corey just enjoying himself, giving head pets.
What are we doing here, by the way?
I know. I'm currently waiting for my turn to ask the thing a question.
Yeah, it's a little bit preoccupied with the fairy.
I can see that.
It just turns its head, sort of dismissively looking over at you and says, I am here if you have questions. What are a bunch of devils doing in a place like this anyway? You are devils, aren't you?
Well, the fact that you cannot distinguish a devil from a satyr is highly concerning.
There's a goblin.
That mask conceals much more than just your face, child. The rest of them, well, not hiding so much, are you? And just looks down at Crack.
I have to apologize about that one.
Yakus just shrugs. So do I have to answer a riddle for you in order to get an answer? Or can I just simply ask outright?
You can ask, but the answer will require solving my riddle. Yes.
All right, and he looks over his shoulder in the direction of the kobold. How do I go about if I want to kill a dragon?
Why would you ever do that?
You know, precaution.
Oh, I can't help you there, buddy.
No.
I said, I have like a really stressed gaze, a stressful gaze at him.
Just
Well, how could you ever say
bit of
that?
she will look back at you and say, what can bring back the dead, make you cry, make you laugh, make you young, is born in an instant, yet lasts a lifetime.
That can bring back the dead, make you laugh, make you cry, and then what?
Make you young, is born in an instant, yet lasts a lifetime.
Like remembering something, I guess.
Hey, I'm remembering, right?
Oh,
She
yeah.
smiles again and says, very well. To kill a dragon, there are many methods you could employ. Is there a particular dragon that you are trying to slay?
He raises up his hand and shows the sphinx the ring of fire resistance that he has around his finger. Don't know exactly the type, but it's probably breathing out fire.
It just sort of tilts its head from side to side and thinks for a moment. Your problem should not last much longer, for the queen has reached her end. And you see, she just sort of looks down into the reflecting pool and she says, but the foe that you seek to face is beyond my vision. And it leans in closer. Where are you from, satyr?
Well, I'm from a land known as Stylea, very far away land, stranded in the middle of an ocean, threatened by titans and gods alike.
Ah, and the dragon you wish to kill, is it under the command of one of your old leaders?
I don't know that. And he points again to their ring. I I was just in. Well, I had a mission thrust upon me to slay some great dragon, but the great dragon that has wronged me has been killed by another one, a golden dragon. So I do not hold any sort of particular revenge against one particular dragon, just against. And he looks again at the kobold. All of their kind, as a rule that I follow.
It will just continue staring down at you, but then she'll say, would you mind if I tried something? There is certain magic that may be able to see through whatever that mask is concealing, but only with your permission, of course.
By all means, but be careful while prodding. I'd find something not that pleasant.
Oh, all knowledge, pleasant or otherwise, is welcome here. Now, please, and it will start to cast a spell at the same time as I'm just double checking the details of the spell. You will all hear another spell taking place as a dragon is summoned behind you all. You are welcome to roleplay that however you like.
Thundermore. This is the
Oh.
dragon I was talking about. This is Thundermore.
Oh God, not that one. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
like him.
He hides behind Guck.
If you try and feed him crack, he's not gonna be happy with you.
You mean me or my drugs? Why would I give anybody my drugs? They're my drugs.
Durham just gives a smile
Just like,
at the thought of feeding crack to Thundermore.
Oh, he's thinking about it. Look at him.
divination.
Yeah. Crack will shift over to Grim and say,
Hey, there's a secret entrance right behind the dragon. You know where that sigil is? Yeah.
Well, how do you plan on getting there?
You have a dragon. We can just fly there.
Yeah, it's a much bigger thing in the front of us.
Yeah, we just go around it.
You can just see Corey just still on the head petting.
See,
I mean,
Corey can distract it, and then we just fly right past. Yeah.
I mean, doesn't seem to mind Corey. Maybe Corey can go check it out.
Good idea.
now take a few steps back and cast a quick message and say,
Hey, Corey, there's a secret entrance right behind you, by that sigil. Just fly right through. It's an illusion. Go check it out. Yeah.
How?
I mean,
If I go now, the Phoenix, right? The Phoenix are gonna see me. Just flying away.
Just be sneaky.
Okay, I try. I'm gonna ruin my headbeds. Okay, I'll do it. Can I stealthily, quickly fly away through the illusion and just come back quickly without the Phoenix knowing?
Well, you will see that as it now casts the spell, you will see its eyes begin to glow as it goes into this sort of trance state, and it starts to cast the spell on Yakis. It seems heavily distracted, so you will have a moment if you want to try and check it out. You can give me a stealth check to try and fly away without alerting it.
Yeah, I'll do that now. Where's it? Stealth. There, no. There we go, stealth.
And yeah, you'll have advantage because it's
Ah, I didn't know so
because
much.
it's casting the spell. Yeah, well, that
Ooh.
would have been the first one of those, which was the 16. Cool. So yeah,
Yeah.
With a 19, yeah, you definitely think it is preoccupied with the spell there, and you fly off towards that artwork. You can give me an investigation check as you head over there.
There it is. Normal with advantage.
Just normal this time. Oh, actually, yeah, with advantage because you've been told that it's an. You don't need it. As you head over there to this face hidden in the sun, you will see that behind the illusion, as you sort of float in, it seems like that artwork, it might just be some sort of an illusion so that they can change the artwork every day, but as you get in closer with that nat 20, you notice that there is a hole in the mountain, and there is a passageway that seems to lead down a flight of stairs to what seems like the other side of the mountain, but you know from where you came in that should be more city, and where it leads to doesn't seem to make sense. This seems to be some sort of a trick passageway on the other side, but it is well hidden by that illusion, and with that nat 20 you have found it.
So
You
basically,
can't quite tell what's down there though, from where you are.
I'll fly back then quickly. Well, I guess the what's called still a chance, the Phoenix. The Phoenix still in a trance, basically.
Yeah, at this point it is just coming out of it, and it just looks down at Yakis in shock, and it says, well, my boy, there are more than just one dragon in your future. I see a beast with many eyes, and I see two dragons, one fighting on your side, but it seems in trouble. You must return to your world as soon as you can. They are in grave need of your help. But first, you are right, there is a dragon to be killed. The many-eyed dragon who will take many forms. That is who you must find. I believe that is who this mask is keyed for you to meet. Though this is old magic for this world. I'm not sure where you have come across it. And you see it just trying to make sense of whatever it just saw in its vision.
Well, a friend passed it on to me, and I believe it was in a show of good faith in order to try and protect me. But if you say that this thing might work on the many-eyed dragons that you spoke of, then I guess I already have the tool to kill a dragon with.
Perhaps, but there may be more information that could be of use to you. However, I have given you much for just one riddle. One of you must answer another if you would like to learn how to find that dragon.
Go on, busy thinking about the riddle stuff. Can I ask the dragon where he wants to be petted? Yes, I'm gonna keep on petting.
Yeah, it just assumes that you never left. It just kind of tilts its head to the side, like exposing the back of its ear slightly as it sort of scowls. Doesn't want to admit that it's enjoying this, but it does clearly lean into it a bit.
Yeah, they start scratching by the ears.
At this point, Gok will be stepping up and is like, I guess I can do a riddle for them, but what did you say? The Queen of Dragons is come to an end. What is this? She seemed fine the last time. I never got to thank her for helping us save that city. Guess I ask, Yeah, I'm most likely gonna ask Ekron if we can talk to a spirit or whatever happens to that. I think he handles dead things.
The Dragon Queen is not dead. And then you see it catch its tongue and says, but first a riddle. Never resting, never still, moving silently from hill to hill, does not walk, run, or trot, all is cool where it is not.
Well, that is this another one of those don't cheat on your wife. I know, I'm trying to, but it could be Uni, but I don't think that's the answer. Since she
Let's
can
have a
get
hiss and
pretty
I must
wild.
let pass judgment on you, Goblin King. The riddle is for the intellect, not for your bedchambers.
Yeah. Crack chuckle at that.
And it is now that he finds out how Gok's fist feels. As Gok just runs and just smacks him in the face.
Okay.
Jeez.
Make an attack roll for me as you run in for an attack.
I did. I'm pretty sure he can't beat a 34.
Yeah, I have a AC of 15. That's more than double. As you see, freaking Crack get cracked again across the face with this huge fist, and as looks in slow motion and goes, "Oh."
And the answer to that riddle is don't make fun of Gok's wife.
Wait, who? I got confused there. Who did you punch? The Sphinx
little
or-
the little goblin.
yeah, you get sent flying there, I think. But still says God's righteous, but brilliant.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's
so
a lot
He
of.
kind of refits his jaw and throws a chromatic orb.
okay. Well,
I will
she goes, well,
stand back.
that answers that, and she just sits back and enjoys the scratches as she doesn't accept that as the correct answer to the riddle.
Yeah, it's gonna be a chromatic orb of fire is gonna hit you with 25 to hit, 16 damage.
Oh, it just won over the AC.
And also, I think it's an extra D8 on top of that because of this thing. So just one more D8 and a 2. Yeah, so 18 points damage. Let me roll to see if wild magic happens. And it doesn't happen.
It's fine, man. Like, that's nothing. That's hardly anything. It's like, oh, thank you. Thank you, I had that. Things like, I think it was some insect that just hit along the way. Well, thank you for getting that off.
Crack's
She
currently
says,
sitting on the ground.
all right, enough. And the Sphinx is going to use a legendary action to use supreme legal authority. And I need, sorry, I'm forgetting your names. Guck and Crack. I need you both to make intelligence saving throws. DC 23 or...
I couldn't even get that.
Yeah.
I would need a natural 20 to reach that.
Okay, so Guck, you cannot take the attack action, and Crack, you cannot cast the spell for the next 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine. I can still grapple him. If I wanted to shove or do that, but well, back to the riddle.
I was reacting to Guck.
Yeah, she just squashes it there, but you feel compelled not to fight anymore or not to take those specific actions. It's you realize that there is quite a power behind this creature, but it is still enjoying the scratches behind the ear. If you are not willing to answer the riddles, or if you do not have the right answers, then I cannot give you any more information. What else is it you seek here? And it just looks down over you.
I think she specified that Yakas can't answer any more questions, right?
No, you can all answer. There's
Oh,
this
I
is a
just
team effort.
I just assume it was like one question and one answer per each individual.
There's not that many large brains around Arania, I must be honest. We'd be here all day if I had rules like that. Please feel free to jump in. I'd like to know who the smart ones are.
One of them was already on the head. On his head.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're a
my
very
si-
good masseuse.
Mm.
We need your kind as well, little fairy.
Oh.
Rum is very
Yeah,
surprised that I
Chris-
actually got the first one.
Also, I have never been able to scratch that spot. Like, look at the size of me. Even with the lion-like body, I cannot get a foot there. This is good times. So you'll have advantage on anything else you guys want to do with me. Did you have an answer to my riddle?
If you could repeat the riddle, that would be mighty helpful.
Yes, never resting, never still, moving silently from hill to hill. It does not walk, run, or trot. All is cool where it is not.
Sunlight?
The desert wind?
I have it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it.
Of course, that one knows it. Basically, looks like he's about to set himself aflame any moment now, huh? Do you know,
It's the
little
sun.
goblin?
It's the sun.
Yes, it is the sun, indeed. And here in the dunes of Aroas, we have had many sun worshippers passing through. Recently, we had a very strange individual who claimed to be from the celestial heavens itself, and he was wearing a mask much like yours. I could tell you where he went, if you are willing to answer one more. And you see this thing starting to push its luck a bit.
I'm gonna I'm gonna start moving to the back of the Phoenix now. Just slowly just going everywhere at this point. Just getting my pets in.
Well, I might need another mask, so go ahead.
What can run but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, has a bed but never sleeps? And I'm going to say, Matt, you have to at least give it a minute, because I'm pretty sure we actually, as I've
A
said that,
flower?
we might have had that the other day. No, not a flower.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know this one.
Think it might be cheating because John got the same riddle in Thylea once for us.
It is one of the best ones, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure where I've heard it. I just realized that I think I've also had it in a game. So we'll do another one. I have a thundering roar and a hurried gait. I perpetually run in a sole place I wait. I have an endless mouth that runs deep. I lie in a bed but cannot sleep.
Forever.
Yes, same answer. Slightly different. Well done. You're all pretty well.
Rum is very
Oh,
impressed
clever
with
enough, at
himself.
least. I can tell you that he was some kind of a monkey. I think it may have been the Monkey King, but I couldn't quite be sure because of the mask. He ran off into the dunes of Aroas, screaming about no one touching his peaches, we thought he'd all just gone mad. But now that you're here, I'm wondering if there is not more at play. I take it the devil sent you to hunt him down? I'm sure the gods will not be far behind.
Yes, we are actually bounty hunters in search for this Monkey King, and it is very fortuitous that it is also the current possessor of one of these golden masks. We were trying to use this golden mask to find him, track him down, and bring him to justice in front of the devils.
Give me a deception.
I
Okay.
make an intelligence check to see if Crack catches along. He does not.
Yeah, I was also do
You
that.
can make that deception with advantage because the goblin next to you agrees. Holy shit.
Okay, do it with advantage. I'll just roll again
Yeah,
with
let's see,
normal.
just for the net.
Net, whatever. Yeah, 33.
Yeah, double nines. Yeah, so with a 33, she says, "Ah, very smart of you indeed. Well, yeah, you might want to tell that little kobold friend of yours what your plan is. He seems a bit confused.
Grand
If
thanks.
that is your intent, then the dunes of Eros are not too far from here, but do be careful. There are the antlion canyons that lie between here and there, which can be very dangerous at this time of year. I would recommend going by nightfall if you have the time to wait." And it just kind of sits back feeling satisfied that it's given you most of the information on that thing that it has.
Nightfall. He turns around at the rest of the group. I think I might be able to make it dark for us for a little bit if we get in a hairy situation, and time is of the essence. So, unless we want to do something inside this particular city, before going out to the dunes.
Why are we hunting monkeys?
Well, because our devil employers told us so. You were sleeping around the time of the meeting, anyways.
Jeez.
Monkey.
I just keep on petting. I don't listen.
You can leave the ferry with me if you like. And it just curls up in the middle of this fountain. It's not complaining about that.
I'll just lay on the back. Basically bear hugging at this point.
Okay, well, so you staying behind, Corey?
Poor bed. Just can't get me when you guys go out to town.
And this is how Corey became a slave.
Hey, it's a good job, I'm not gonna lie. Just petting a giant phoenix, I'll do that.
Until it catch on fire.
Hey, Pixie, I heard there are a lot of lions and cat-like creatures in this canyon that the Sphinx spoke of. I'm sure they are in need of petting as well.
Just give me like 5 minutes and I'll come.
Don't go, Corey. Those ones are going to try and pet you,
Oh.
and not in a nice way. Yeah, right there.
Come on, man! A guy cheats on his wife like 4 times, maybe more. And suddenly he's like getting attacked every time. Like, Zeus, man, that guy, I don't know what he has done. He has messed stuff up, and I'm sure he cheated more on his wife, who I think she's also his sister or something. Why is he never getting smacked over that? And God just walks away, basically, just really, really angry, in a rage. So he just rage marches out. He's not
Yeah,
gonna.
Crack whispers to Grim again.
Yeah, that guy has issues. A lot of them.
He needs Tiamat.
Why do you assume everybody needs Tiamat? That's kind of, just
Who
weird.
doesn't need Tiamat?
I don't need Tiamat.
I'm pretty sure you do.
You have Crack at least.
Why would I need Tiamat? Well, what can Tiamat do for me, huh? Tell me.
Because he gave me a dragon.
I don't want a dragon.
Well, everyone wants a dragon.
But
Even I want a
They
dragon. I'm
have
picking
sharp
one.
teeth and bite me.
Think back to feeding Crack to the Undermore. Smiling.
Oh, I've seen that look in your eye before. Then Crack starts walking faster.
Now just imagine it like this dragon basically has like a special harness where you just put Crack on, just like a carrot on a stick, just Crack on a stick.
Just dangle him out over his head.
I'll be basically scratching for 2 minutes and I'll also be back to them actually. So, yeah.
Okay, so where are you guys going? You just following her sort of directions, or do you want to try and find somewhere else in the city? You've got it. There is a whole city available to you here, but where she has pointed is basically just leaving the
Right.
city and out into the desert.
Yeah.
I'm just following the group.
Same. I don't know why I'm here. I mean, I rolled a 0 intelligence check, so yeah, I'm just following.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit later to the group though. So,
Oh, you can fly. It's fine.
yeah, I can just basically fly, so it should be fine.
Yeah, we'll say after, as you sort of stick behind there, actually, she'll kind of calm down and say, you should probably go and help your friends.
It's
That
just like
one that's but that one that's obsessed with Tiamat is going to be very upset very soon. You should probably let Tiamat know when you found the monkey.
yeah, that would be a good idea. But I will
I think-
return somehow.
I think that Tiamat might be quite happy with him, actually, if all of you found one of those gold masked chaps. You never know.
Yeah.
But she has been around looking for them before. I mean, it's been a few hundred years, but she might be looking for them still.
Well then, I guess then I'll be on my way then to them. But I will return, hopefully. But
Good luck.
okay. Do I have to answer another riddle to pet you again?
No, this one's for free.
Ah,
And it'll lower its head to you to say goodbye. But you can see that there's still a bit of embarrassment in its face. As you head off and eventually catch up with everyone else as they have moved outside of the city and started making their way into the dunes of Eros.
geez, why is it so zoomed out? I'm just forcing that.
I think it's autofocuses depending on the map size.
Could be,
No, I've got to go in and actually set the size or where it zooms you into. Didn't do it for this one.
ah. Because I just literally just saw a giant black rectangle. It's confused.
So can you see now? You probably can't see much. You just on
I
the
can't
left
see
hand side.
I can't see anything. Do I have to restart or just refresh?
Crack, stop holding holding your hands over Corey's eye, over the little fairy's eyes.
My
always that-
screen's also blank here, man. It's not cracked this time.
What did you feed us this time, Crack?
I think, man, like, yeah, man, it's the secret thing. The pond was basically a lot of crack. So, so now you can't see. Only God can see because he doesn't care.
Just refreshing and see if it works then.
It may be because I have had to refresh sometimes because I only could see like others. Yeah, one day I'll remember the name. I can see Crack. It always seems to be Crack or Corey that is the problem.
Command is not always the best though. So they're not bad.
Maybe it's just because they are so small. God just can't see them.
I can't see anything. Too short. Okay, now the map is loading. Nope, everything just froze. Never mind.
I can see things now.
I can see you. I can see. Finally. Can the dragon even fit in the crack or the touches this? I guess
Dragon what?
this thing. Okay, my screen is working.
Cool. Can everyone see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. Yeah. So you guys, we are sort of going to wrap things up now over the next 15 minutes, but and I'm sure we will pick it up again another time. But for now, you guys have arrived in what they call the Antlion Canyon, and yeah, you find yourselves in. There are these massive sort of towers of rock that are creating these canyons that are just filled with sand. You're in the middle of the desert. There's not all that much out here to look at, but you can hear nearby. You can hear the cawing of crows. That you can hear they're pretty close by, but you don't see many flying around in the sky. It seems like you're really out in the middle of nowhere.
Hmm. Okay.
Let's hope there's no Darude sandstorm that comes around, right, guys?
Are we in a canyon?
That would be pretty do.
I want to smack your butt over the head right.
Are we in a canyon, there?
Yeah, you guys have just arrived. You can sort of see this wall of sandstone in front of you and an opening to the canyon right where the dragon is looking. I'm not sure if you guys can actually, if the walls are working there, what you can see.
The walls are working because so we can only see the two
Yeah.
passages that's in front of us, or in front of the dragon, and that's about it.
Yeah, like this far and then this far.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can you move your tokens?
Yep.
Yeah.
Should be able
I will
to.
climb on the back of Thundermaw and just hover above the body.
That's
I feel like I can fit him through the canyon.
Yes, get the big lizard to be a target for anyone that might try to ambush us. Very good idea.
And Gog is like, so, are we just gonna go like all random, or do we have a plan of how we go?
I have no clue. Everyone just.
Are we hunting?
Bold of you to assume that I ever have a plan.
Everyone just walked in that direction. I
Oh,
think.
my plan worked out quite well. I'm not in hell anymore. It worked out. I think I'm great at planning.
Come on, hell isn't all that bad.
okay. So as you guys all enter this area, the dragon steps out onto the sand, how are you moving around with this dragon?
I'm flying. I'm hovering above.
Okay, so as you take off, there is not much space to actually fly low down to the sand, so you're going to have to get quite high up. And as you fly up into the air, you hear the caw of a crow again, and you see it descend. The rest of you see its shadow descend as well, as a rock appears on one of the rocks, one of these towers. I'm not
Oh,
sure if you
no.
can see that through the walls.
To the walls.
Oh,
Up at the top, do you see that?
yeah.
No, there it is.
I can see glimpse.
I see like the wings, and then I see a giant chicken.
There's the.
Isn't that just a condor or something?
Oh,
No, that is to scale with the dragon.
well,
As you
Oh.
fly up into the air, you see the sun get blocked out as you hear this thing moving in behind you, and with that, I'm going to ask everyone to roll for initiative,
Hey.
Eh,
which actually I probably have to do first. But
Yeah, and remember to select your token, else your roll may not register.
what?
There's a minor bug in the game where your roll may not register if you haven't targeted your token.
yeah, we'll use that.
I think it didn't happen to me. Yeah, it did happen to me. Damn it.
That's all right. You can tell us what the original
It's-
roll was.
21. Thank
Okay,
you.
just roll again and I'll add you to the list.
I just
So
rolled
yeah, at
Dex
this
for
point,
mine.
the goal here is not necessarily to fight all the creatures, but to get out of the canyons and find your way to the other side of this sort of maze. But you now realize that the airs are being patrolled by rocks, so the grounds are going to be somewhat safer.
Okay. Uh,
You see, Grim, why would I want a dragon when I can have a rock like that thing?
Hey, you try and tame this rock.
Ow.
No thanks. I like my life.
Okay.
no,
Well,
Jack, no.
I could actually do that.
God could do that, man. Like, he could do that, but...
Hey, correct.
No.
You can actually.
I can
do
be a
move.
rugby ball and just, throw it over.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe if I throw him hard enough, it goes through one eye and out of the other.
Hey, that'll be a cool story.
Let me get a metal hat and I can be like a bullet.
That's
Okay,
fine,
like a-
Goose.
Then if a nuke spell on you, maybe.
I can make things explode.
Yeah, we could just throw you at the giant sparrow-looking crow thingy, and we could just nuke him.
Or bullet. I can be a goblin bullet.
That can also work.
Yeah, so it is up to you guys. If everyone has rolled there, oh sorry, you got 21. Is that what you were?
Yeah, instead of 19, but I can stick with 19.
Yeah, you're in the
so-
same place, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, everyone, the enemies will go on the rock's turn, but Guk, you were going to be up first as you see this huge rock descend towards the dragon and the kobold sitting on the dragon. I assume you are still down on the ground. What would you like to do?
Oh. Gok. Oh. Giant bird. Not sure with the party, so Gok gonna do the safe thing. He's gonna enter his rage, then grab Crack and being like,
Uh-oh.
and then be like, we're out of here, and just run for the hills. I'm not sure exactly how the scaling is for this place, because if this is only 10 feet, holy shit, God can get long, unless Crack
no,
resists.
No, the height. This is very much looking top down. Those things are 40 feet per level. So it's going to be from where you are now. It would be 40 feet up to that first platform, and then yeah. So you're looking at 40 feet up if you're trying to jump up where you're standing there.
Wait, how far is that in terms of, just pure ground level?
What do you mean?
Here, I'm just moving the token here. How far is that?
From where you were? I'm not sure, like 10 feet or something? Oh, what?
Yeah, it says 10 feet, but if that's true, holy shit, God can get very far.
Yeah, that was 10 feet. If that's what you mean, along the sand.
Yeah, along the sand, man. Holy shit, God can get
Each
far.
block is 5 feet. Why? Why is this confusing?
It's because it's like, this just seems so wrong.
The scale is messed up, so for some reason each square is 2.5 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see. No, each square should be 5 feet.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Let's see. 1,
Yeah,
2,
okay, thanks.
20. Let's see then.
I see now.
So you're basically picking up Crack like a rugby ball and running around.
Yeah, just like this is American Goblin Ball. Just running there, and it's like just standing there on the. You're not taking this goblin. And in his other hand, he's holding like his weapon is like. So, are we gonna fight or not? And just stands there ready to, in case we're gonna fight, while holding the little guy.
Okay, my fucking forge kind of reset itself now. All the tokens gone. Should I just refresh my page?
No, just be patient. Just give it a second because I reset it so that
Oh, that's why.
be 5 feet. So, yeah. Sometimes someone else does something and something's going to happen on your screen. Just don't freak out and refresh every time. Sometimes,
No,
yes, but not every time.
the forge crashed or something. That's why.
Yeah, it might have crashed though because it is refreshing. So if it doesn't come back in the next few minutes, then you might have to. You
By
never
the
know.
way.
But anyway, I think that's taking us onto your turn, unfortunately, because there we go. It looks like you're back.
I still can't see anything.
I'll stream it again.
Yes, please.
Oh, relax. I'm always streaming it. I'm having it like but it's good to have 2 streams.
Yeah, I don't think we told anyone else about the streams that you usually do.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've got there's a massive rock flying in the sky above, chasing the dragon with the kobold on it, and then there seems to be kind of a dip down into the sand, but Guck is just tearing his way across.
Wait, where is Guck right now? Because that's where Crack is.
He is. If you see the dragons, that would be the left wing. That's underneath there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. For some reason,
Okay.
Guck isn't on my screen anymore.
That's
Just
because he is
it's
so quick that
turn.
you can't handle it.
What the fuck? I tried to move Crack, but it said it wasn't. Oh, I haven't activated the DM rights on this one. But Corey, it's your turn. What do you do?
Yeah. Okay, how far or how high is the rock? What the?
The rock is currently about 100 feet in the air, something like that, 120 feet.
And it's coming down, right?
No, it's flying across and at the same level as the dragon. He's busy chasing.
Okay. I'll reduce its size. Okay, never mind. The range is 30 feet. It's not gonna reach. I can't really do anything. So I'm just gonna. I
Yeah.
can't really move
Again,
my.
as I said, the point here is not to fight them necessarily. It's to get to the other side. So there are going to be lots of things to hit on the way, but currently Guk has got the right idea.
Can't really move Corey now, so I can move 40 feet to Can I zoom in, please?
Oh, sure, sorry.
Can I move my character where Crack is now?
Yeah, you can get it. You can get just there.
Right,
That would be 40 feet to get just in front of where Guk and Crack are.
I can't move because my icon is huge on the top left of my screen.
Okay, I don't know why it's doing that, but I have moved you on
There,
my
okay.
screen.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's doing some weird things. I don't know. It's just giving me little after images.
Yeah, I'm just gonna refresh because it's really fucking up right now.
Damn.
What
with
was
the
that noise?
Did you hear that as well?
Yeah, I
also
heard
heard
like the ultimate disappointment.
Okay.
Oh, it's like when somebody leaves, you have a sound effect, and when they come back, they have the confetti.
Really?
Oh, it's just like if you roll on that one. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, good. Go on though. That's good then. So, yeah.
Okay, I guess that takes us to the rocks. So yeah, all right. So as then the rock, yes, is going to make an attack against you on the back of the dragon there. Somehow it's fucked up all the character sheets here. So, but that is a 19. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit with a +7.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, you are going to take 33 points of slashing damage as the talons come down onto your back, and I need you to make a strength saving
Ow.
throw.
Yes. Okay.
33, how many? 20 points?
33.
Okay, cool. And strength saving throw.
Yes, please.
Pretty good at these.
Okay, yeah, you make it. You manage to rip free of its claws and hang on to the dragon as you now feel this thing bearing down behind you, and then it is going to take its second attack with its beak as it is charging in towards you. A 13 plus 7 is a dirty 20.
It just hits me, yeah.
Okay, what yeah. What is your AC? 19.
Ice is 19, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you will take another 24 points of piercing damage. As this thing is now just trying to tear you to pieces, but that is going to be its turn as you see another one ahead of you that is perched on top of the rocks. You can see now that you are in a kind of a swarm of these things, that there are a lot of them and they seem to be hunting. You seem to be the prey. But that is going to be the end of its turn and is going to take us on to Crack.
Every time I hear Crack's name, it makes me laugh. Oh god. Right.
What
So
is Crack gonna do in this situation?
I wonder if I squeeze Crack, if he makes a crack.
well, he can make crack sounds in the form of explosions as well. But either way, he's gonna for now he's gonna cast a third level spell, Melv's Minute Meteors. I'll quickly put it through. So yeah, there you go, Melv's Minute Meteors, and it's as these meteors start surrounding both Guck and Crack, and he's going to send out, upon casting it, 2 meteors flying towards Yield Rock. I need to make 2 spell attacks. 1 and 2. An app one on the first one, and oh wait, I think it's a deck save. Sorry, yeah, it's a deck save. A deck save of 19.
Oh, okay. Succeeds on the first one. And fails the second.
Nice, and I think I think it might be half damage on on a failed save. On a failed save, or half as much. Yeah, half as much on a successful one. So let me roll 2d6 for the first one as it hits. Okay, and because of spell bombardment, I get to roll another d6 because there was a max damage roll there. So on the first one, it will take 7 plus 5, so 12 points of damage. Halved to 6, so only 6 points of damage. And then the second one that hits will do 4 points of damage.
Okay, as you see these little meteors start just zipping little holes in its wings, and you have some weird flashback from another world as you see this starting to destabilize, but not just yet. Do some damage to it with that. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I've already rolled for my wild magic. It has not activated yet. And that will be it for now. Yeah. I'm still learning how to play sorcerer.
Yeah, all right, cool. So that is going to take us on to Yakus then.
All right. I believe that the rock is still in melee range with our kobold friend, correct?
Indeed.
All right. So 35 feet. I would assume that everyone is moving into this direction, right? And through, like, to the right.
I'm just moving direction. I don't know where to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys if you want to try and look. There are a couple of different valleys. Some look a bit more narrow than others.
Do I see this thing around the corner?
Can't see it.
Yeah, you can hear the flapping of wings, and you can see a slightly smaller bird that seems to be squawking at something in the middle of the sand.
Okay. Then I moved, and then I'm using now my bonus action to dash, and I moved 25 out of my 35. So I'll just quickly turn around and snap a shot at the rock. Wait, what was it on this sheet? Is it arrow? No.
Oh, shot boost. I can't recall how you use them.
Whoa!
Oh yes, I forgot to say, if you hover your mouse over and you press T, then you can target the token that you're trying to hit, and then your rolls will automatically calculate whether or not they've hit, and it will auto apply damage and stuff.
Cool.
Which is pretty cool, but with a nat 1, I don't think it's going to help.
Yeah.
As no, you nearly hit the dragon instead.
Yep. I think in my mind's eye, I think that was intentional because of his hatred for Dragonkind, and he'll finish his movement with the last 10 feet, and that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, yeah, nice. As you send that arrow up there, it's going to take us on to Sir Grimefan.
Oh. First, I'll take 2 swings at the swing with my glaive. As I'm telling Thundermore to dive towards the party.
Okay, yeah. Give me those attacks. Oh, and this paladin attacks as well. Oh, first one's gonna miss.
Okay.
Sarcastic rock.
Hey, that one will hit. Roll the
Okay, and I'm going to put in a 5th level smite.
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely. Damn right you will. 5th level. Oh,
That's not.
Wait, what was the roll on the first attack?
14? Yeah, 14.
14.
14. I am going to bend luck and spend 2 sorcery points to add a d4 to that. To see
Oh,
if
nice.
it can. Well, a 16
Yeah, that'll
hit.
do it.
Really?
That'll do it.
Okay. So yeah, I get 2 attacks. So, well, I know how to. Okay, now I can roll damage. Cool. My first one, that's the slashing damage, and then for divine smite. I don't know how to make it 5th level. What? Sorry, guys.
That's no
Yeah,
problem.
I'm not entirely sure either.
No problem. That's I don't even know how to upcast it. Usually just do a manual roll. I think that's how
Yeah,
Jerry does it.
I think that's the way to do it. Just see how many dice it's supposed to
It's
give
in
you.
total 6d8.
So you should have either a roller on Foundry, or you can use the D&D Beyond digital dice. Oh, there we go.
Works.
That was only 5.
Oh, yeah, it's 68. Okay, I'll roll one more. Wow. So, 27. So 37 for the first one.
Yeah.
And then just a normal attack for the second one. And then, yeah, that's it all. Thundermore will dive towards the party.
So yeah, you still need to roll the damage on the second attack.
There's so many damages, holy shit.
Yep. It's fun to be a
Level
paladin.
20.
I actually also, I'm pretty sure I have improved divine smite, so I have to, yeah, an extra 2d8.
Isn't that one the 1d8 on this? That's the what you call that creature? A fiend.
Yeah. In total, I don't know how much damage that was, but yeah.
Okay, another 14. But yeah, isn't the improved divine smite only against fiends or undead?
Is it?
Or this is a monstrosity. I think it's
when-
fiends, undead, or celestials. Maybe.
Yeah, it says whenever you hit a melee weapon, the target takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
And
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
then-
there's. I think. Yeah, okay. Double check that it doesn't say whenever you hit a target of that type.
let me just double check.
I think it just might
Yeah,
be extra damage.
You're
Yeah, I
talking
think it
about
does.
is it the improved smite you're talking about?
Yeah.
Improve divine smite.
It is a 1d8 extra radiant damage. I
Yeah,
checked.
whenever I use a melee weapon.
Yeah, and then I think you get extra dice against fiends and stuff. But that's cool. You have definitely done some decent damage to it. It is now you've torn some feathers out, and it seems like you've actually done enough damage to distract it enough to dive out of the way, and you will manage to move or use the dragon's movement to get wherever you're trying to go without provoking opportunity attacks.
So how far down is it?
So it's 120 feet up that you guys are now.
Okay. So Vandermoor has an 80 feet of flight, so he'll dash with his action to get the full 120.
Okay, and where's he trying to go?
Okay, well, I can't see right now, but yeah, he's trying to follow the guy that hit him with an arrow. So yeah, Yakas. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, then that's my
moved
turn.
him in that direction. Are you on the map then?
My map just froze, but yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. That will then take us to the top of the round. I think, I mean, if you guys are keen to go another 15 minutes, we can, but I do want to start wrapping things up here, so maybe we'll give it one more round and then we'll call it for tonight.
Cool, sounds good.
Sounds good.
But Guk, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Or actually, at the top of the round, sorry, I nearly forgot. I need you to give me a dex saving throw as you guys are standing there on the edge, and you will see a just ball of sand come flying at you, Guk, from behind as you are running past.
The deck saves.
And you say
Does
see,
Crack
which is a cool thing.
Does Crack also need to make one since he's in the arms of Guk?
No, if Guk fails, you fail. But thankfully, because of that advantage, because it is something you can see, you see this out of the corner of your eye, you see something flinging sand at you, and you lift a leg as it tries to pelt your legs out from under you, but you do not allow it to, and you just manage to keep running, but it seems like something in the middle of that sand pit was just trying to hit you with sand. But it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, Guk thinks like, it seems like everybody did search it, so yep, he takes an extra good tight on Crack so he doesn't lose him and just basically dashes away. Let's see here, that's 30 feet, so yeah, we have this. Then as he sees what's that, he just like, oh, let's just continue down there. Let's see, with 30 feet
you will be using double movement to get through that space where the dragon is, but so just add an extra 5 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. So about, let's see if I can get through it. I'll be around there, and it's like, oh well, just giant bird.
Yeah, please move my token as well.
I don't have have that, and yeah, Gok just stands there like,
Oh lord.
you don't want to come near me. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. Just glaring at it like, really? I'm gonna beat
you see the bird busy squawking and looking down into the sand below it. It seems to be paying attention to something else, but that one also seems somewhat smaller than the others, though it is wearing it seems to be wearing some sort of armor on over its feathers. Is that going to be your turn?
Yeah, since I used the action and I don't need to keep my rage going thanks to being a barbarian at level 20. So unless I choose to it or it runs out, which I found out that it has a limitation.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So Corey, you are up.
Run to the side, yeah, basically over here. So that's what I can still move 40, I think 50. So like yeah, there you go. No, come like this. There you go. Okay, that's my turn basically. I can't do too much.
Okay. Yeah, you
So,
can. I mean, you do have line of sight. I know
Uh,
you can see some of the creatures if you wanted to do something, but if you're using your action to dash, then that's cool. We can.
I didn't dash, but I do see that giant bird-looking thing.
If you wanted to take an action, you've still got your action, or you could use your action to dash and use go double speed.
Actually, I'm gonna be because I can see the thing. I'm gonna just make the so we kinda have it like advantage with. I'm just gonna shrink it with what is it? Not or reduce its size. So how do I put the thing? I'm gonna. How can I
Okay.
Is
put
it
the
the
reduce
enlarge reduce thingy?
Yeah.
I thought you were a barbarian. How
Yes.
how are you doing this?
It's because the fairy. It's because the fairy trait.
Oh, fairy magic. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes. What does it need to make a save then?
A Constitution save of 12. Never mind.
Man,
It's gonna make it. Yeah, that's unfortunately a low DC at this point.
+9, Jesus, what the fuck?
man, it's funny you say like you're a barbarian. How do you use magic? And then Gok has like a weapon that can use magic.
Yeah, but I mean, Gak, I understand. I helped create that, but fairies, I don't understand.
You know, it's still so weird to me that we have a
And
fairy
they are
barbarian.
even nerfed because they don't have hover anymore, which is sad.
Really?
Yeah, they
well,
don't have that.
it.
If you really if they've allows it, you can just change it to the UI version. I have it. I think it's called copy of fairy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely let you hover in place. I don't think that's no one's gonna jump on you about that. But
Okay.
yeah, that
Uh,
it is not going to be shrinking anytime soon.
Yeah, no, that's about it. I do have another 10, yes, but I'll just keep it. So,
Okay. So then that is going to take us onto the rock, who, after taking that attack from the kobold, is going to you see fly away in a different direction, and you hear it just cawing up from the sky. It seems like it's moving away. However, that is going to. Can you all see the after image of it? What the
the
fuck?
like shadow,
No.
you mean?
Yeah, in the other section, there's like an invisible one, but I don't know what the hell's going on there. Anyway, however, the one that is right next to you guys is going to now turn its attention to you, Guk, and is going to take an attack against you. If it had its actions, all of the actions have been deleted. I feel like I should just let you know.
Maybe it was so afraid of Gok that it just decided, no.
Okay, cool. So, what is Guk's AC again?
Oh, just a small 24.
Yeah, it would need to crit to hit you, but this one, oh no, actually not this one. So, but with a 16, it is not going to hit, as it starts flapping in towards you, and it takes a beak attack, but it is going to just try and keep up in the air away from whatever is in that dune. The rest, you hear more wings fluttering around, but it is going to take us on to Crack.
Yahoo! Yeah, Crack will look up, see this thing attacking us, and be like, meteor! And he'll shoot another 2 meteors its way. Needs to make a 2 deck saves for me.
My got moved.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to move the map, and I think I yeeted you across the.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm just seeing.
actually.
I'm seeing the
Chloe
rest of
just
the
disappears.
Yeah, yeet.
I got my token.
I don't even know who you were. I just, I've
More up on the
taken
map.
and
Up on the
threw
map.
it.
I'm on a rock to say.
Okay, well, you just chill up there on that rock until. Oh, there you are. You're riding that rock. Okay.
I know. I could see everything.
He got his wish to tame the rock.
I set it the rock.
It's Dwayne the Rock Birdson.
So it is your turn. Still, Crack. What are you doing?
Yeah, I need it to make 2 dexterity saves as 2 meteors fly towards it.
The little one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Oh, little.
Yeah, well, we don't want the big ones here.
I don't know. I wrote one.
Okay, first one saves, second one fails. So 5 damage on the first one, and then 4 damage on. Sorry, 9 damage on the second one. Then I shall. Screw it. I'll shoot another chromatic orb in the form of like a mini fireball at it. This will just be a normal roll. Will be fire. Uh, 22 to hit.
that'll hit.
Yeah, and damn it. Let me. Yeah, that'll be it. So yeah, as it takes 13 points of damage, let me roll for my wild magic. Oh boy, let's see what what it says on the table. I need to roll 2 d100s real quick.
Oh, you can actually roll it on the table in the game. If you look on the tables thing, I added
Oh,
the wild magic
awesome.
table.
Let me see. Where's the wild magic? I don't see the wild magic table.
Oh, I've got to give you permission. Sorry, 1 second.
Cool, no problem.
Unless Dyson button.
Yeah, so I can. The cool thing is I can roll it twice on the table and pick the best outcome. Really. There we go. I see it. So let me move it slightly up. For some reason I can't see the roll button though.
Yeah, might have to go full screen, depending on the aspect ratio.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but it's fine. Ah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll try and make a macro for next time.
That's no problem. Alright, let's see. So either the spell fails to take effect until one wait, what? Oh. For some reason, okay. So the caster splits splits glitter when he talks. It gets everywhere. The effect ends after 1 minute, or I can use roll. Or the user is driven mad by the spell, causing them to go into a barbarian rage for 1 minute. I'll go with the first one. I start spitting glitter whenever I talk.
But the glitter never goes away. That's pretty good. Yeah, so you guys are now becoming progressively more covered in glitter and sand at the same time as the goblin is now throwing fire and spitting glitter. Is there anything else you wanted to do, as this rock is now currently burning pretty badly?
Nope, that's all I can do. I'll end my turn.
Look on the bright side. Now he got his shiny.
Oh god, what the hell? That's a lot of fire.
Yeah,
Oh,
feathers are
well.
burning. It's getting pretty bad. Yakas, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I will simply use my bonus action to use steady aim and give myself advantage on my action and take a shot at it.
Go for it.
Uh,
Yes, that'll hit. Oh, got the animations and everything.
How do I roll sneak attack?
Let's
Oh
see.
yeah, I'll have to give you a custom macro to do that, but I think you'll have to roll it manually for now.
Yeah, currently searching for it. It's in inventory. What the fuck?
I don't think it works, but I'm not sure. Like usually, it's just part of the roll
Oh
command.
no, there we go. That worked. Perfect. And you managed to kill it with that shot. How do you want to do this?
Hey! I just wanna, like, as I'm reaching back to grab another arrow from my quiver with my elbow, I'm just gonna kick my own face and make the eye pop out, and I'll just keep my own eye on my arrow as I shoot the arrow through its eye, on the other side.
Oh, okay. Nice. As you see this thing just flutter and fall dead into the middle of the sand pit, you will see something underneath the sand reach up and grab at it and pull it under the sand as you see the antlion reveal itself for just a moment.
Oh no.
It's Sarlacc.
But that rock is gone. Yakas, anything else you want to do?
I would have liked to run, but I can't move because of the steady aim, so that's it.
All right, yeah. And then last round here, what would our kobold and dragon team like to do here?
Well, yeah. Can I even fit through this freaking small space?
Yeah, the dragon can lift its wings.
Well, I'll try to get over here. Can I get? Yeah, I think
Oh
I can
well,
get there.
yeah. Through that, your friends are kind of in the way at this point. So if you're trying to go on ground level, possibly not. But does anyone want to tell him that that's kind of a dead end?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you
I mean,
can't see
it's
it
a-
from
Yeah, I
this
can't
point.
see
but
it. So
I mean, everybody else is going the other way, so there's that as well.
No, well, he's trying to follow the way that all of you have just gone, but you've all
Oh,
just walked in there and realized that there is no exit to that path.
Presumably.
Well, unless you go with the thing that just ate the bird is. That's probably the only exit. So you guys went right, but I feel like you've all discovered that the path is left.
Well, if we went the path that we thought was right but wasn't right, then all that is left must be left.
hey, Crack is just a passenger.
Basically, at this point, the rocket ball.
well then, I'll guess I'll move this way then.
I can't move. I'm still in combat somewhat.
Just
Always still in combat.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
so
Fucking,
I thought like.
I don't see anything right.
no. From where you are standing, you can still hear more flapping up at the top on the ridge. You can't quite see anything from down on the bottom, and to your right, it opens up. You see a quite a large patch of sand there. It seems undisturbed, but there is also a path over to your left. You're on the dragon, right?
Yeah, I'm on the dragon.
Okay, I'm just sticking you there. There we go. You should be able to see everything there. But yeah, as you head up there, you are again faced with a choice of left or right. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? You can hear that there are birds up top. You can probably, I mean, you can probably see them, the wings sort of peeking over, their beaks peeking over every now and then.
Yeah, with lay on hands, I'll completely heal myself to full. I don't know how much that is, but yeah.
That would be 57 points of healing.
Okay.
Have you got 57 points of lay on hands?
I have 100 points of lay on hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Level
can lay
20,
him.
man.
He can lay himself pretty good.
Heal
I'm a paladin, I
half
can do
my health.
freaking anything.
Heal half my health. Fucking hell.
Yep, with one touch. Yeah, that's my turn.
Right. Well, as we end that turn, rushing down through the canyons, I think that is where we're going to end tonight's game, as the rocks above and the antlions below now force you deeper into the desert. And next time we will figure out where the hell you guys are going.
Hell yeah.
And it doesn't matter where we're going. Crack will never know where he's going. He has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, I
with
don't
his
know
life.
what
He's
the.
just going
I
around
also
doing
don't know why
stuff.
we're here.
Does Craig even know that he's pretty much just a passenger?
Nope, he's just throwing out meteorites and blowing shit up. He's having a great time.
I couldn't use